I guess we're starting.
Sure.
Hello and welcome
you're in
to
control,
Adventures in Melodia.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Adventures in Melodia.
Is it Sunday yet?
Right? It is. It's Sunday.
Hey, it's Sunday.
If it wasn't for D&D, I would have no idea what day today was.
Right? I think we have some pretty good intros going already, so I don't think we need to introduce ourselves again. I'll
I
just.
am Alejandro. Let's get this shit going.
You guys are all level 3 bards. So yeah, if we go to the main map that I still have you on, I added Clover Hills kind of like in the middle there. And so that's where Robbie came from.
I was going to say, that's where I'm from.
Yeah, and then
I remembered it.
Durmgrismst. I decided
I
that's
also
how
have
you
the
say
same. I have the same problem too.
it. Durmgrismst. Okay, so that's kind of like up between the snowy mountains and the regular mountains. Sort of up north of Base Bay. If you follow the mountains up, you'll see Durham, and then you'll see Durmgrismst. Durmgrismst. I'm gonna get it.
I made up the word and I
Durmgrismus. Yeah. Durmgrismus.
Sounds like Christmas in my mind for some
Yeah.
reason.
Oh, it's like Dwarf Christmas. That's it. We're changing
Christmas.
it. It's Dwarf Christmas now.
Yeah.
All right. Durmgrismus. And
Yeah, just say pissed off, and it makes it easier. Durmgrismus.
Mm-hmm.
It's like German. Just pretend you're mad, and it's easier to speak the language.
So if the material component for my illusion spells is a bit of fleece, can I just keep that in my pocket or like a locket? Or do I have to have it like in my hand when I cast a spell? Like, what are you thinking?
Must I keep it in my pocket? Must I have it in a locket? Must it be inside a socket?
In a pocket?
Let me just check the spellcasting section real fast here.
Oh yeah, there's rules and stuff.
Because it might have a...
Rules are made to be amended.
Well, I can look it up. You can keep going. It's not that important.
Well, aren't they consumed when you use it?
I don't think so.
I think unless it says it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have 3 spells and then.
Well,
Okay,
what's
here it
your
is. I found
clothing
it.
made of?
I got it. You ready? A spellcaster must have a hand free to access a spell's material components or to hold a spellcasting focus, but it can be the same hand that he or she uses to perform somatic components.
Okay.
So you can keep the bit of fleece in your pocket, but you need to be able to have a hand free so that you can reach in and grab the bit of fleece. Or you can hold the bit of fleece in your hand as you gesture wildly about casting other spells, and then use the bit of fleece.
No, I'm gonna tie a piece on a necklace and wear it around my neck.
I was gonna say, like,
And then you
could
could just
part of
touch
your
it.
attire not just be fleece, and you just hold that?
I know. I was saying I could rub my shirt.
Yeah, you just like sensually rub yourself like while casting spells.
Slowly, rub my hand slowly
Yeah.
up and down the lapel of my shirt.
That
my
seems like a
blazer.
very Alejandro thing to do.
Let me see what the definition of fleece is, technically.
Made from sheep.
Yeah, fleece is anything made from like sheep
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
fuzz. It might not
Just wear
even be
one
just
glove.
sheep.
It's my
Wool,
illusion
yeah.
glove.
Any kind of wool, really. So as long as it's something made out of wool, I don't see why not, because it doesn't get used up casting the spell, right? So you're not gonna like burn holes in your wool
Yeah,
shirt.
see?
Yeah.
How much chest hair do you have, and does that qualify as wool?
No.
Yeah. Maybe if I was a different species.
You know, right? Tiefling's not quite a sheep. Okay, so recap. On Saturday, that was when you guys went south and you met Lee in Hopswitch, and he was like, ah, fucking Winnie, such a problem. And then you guys kept going south, and you found, you did a stakeout, and you caught Winnie, and you figured out that she was the one who's been setting the fires. So you guys marched her back all night, and then turned her into the Base Bay Guards on Sunday morning. And Hegnus had one level of exhaustion that day, but Alejandro went ahead and did some performing at Bertrude's. And then you guys all rested and relaxed. And then, let's see, the next
Should I still
day...
have these manacles, or should they be on her?
No, you should still have the manacles, because you guys handed her over to the city guards, and so they would have, a way of keeping her contained, or whatever.
Okay. Robbie doesn't remember who this. I almost said something not great. Who's this woman standing by Robbie and Alejandro
Oh gosh, let me see.
that doesn't have a name tag?
If there's no
Should
name
she
tag,
be there?
I don't even know where you are on the map. Let's see.
I'm just
Oh
pinging
yeah,
right here.
I just haven't updated the map yet.
Oh, okay.
That's
So it's
Winnie.
her that we are turning over?
Yeah,
Like
you guys
that's
already turned
Winnie?
her over.
Okay.
Yep.
So she's a figment of my imagination. Okay, good.
So, you guys, actually, this would be a good time to move you back up to Bertrude's. So you go to bed on Sunday night, and then on Monday morning, Seraphi is going to show up.
Ooh, a wagon. And a horse. And another horse.
Okay. Everyone goes to college. All right,
Oops.
so Seraphi
That would work.
Sarki. Oh yeah, you guys all got your long rests in and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I sent this to you guys, but I'm just
Or
going to
at
go ahead
least
and
I did.
go over it real fast. Just to review, you're going to college. Seraphi Sarki arrives in her carriage bright and early on Monday morning. Her tall, darkly dressed half-elf driver is with her, as well as her gnome assistant with the garish red lipstick. Once everyone is rounded up, you are surprised to find that Seraphi invites you into the carriage this time. It's a little bit cramped, but luckily several of the passengers are quite small. The interior contains two opposing benches with black leather cushioned seats, and each side wall has a set of small windows with black velvet curtains that are tied back to allow for a view outside of the carriage. So you guys are kind of getting like a little bit of royal treatment here. Are you dressed nicely for your first day of school?
I mean, if
She asks
Robbie's not in
scathingly.
his, like, stage attire, he's always in his, like, purple undershirt, black dress shirt, kind of almost like circus ringleader with a green tie. Also, what's this icon that I can't make
Circus
go
ringleader.
away on me?
The net. I think that was just because you were leading Winnie.
Okay.
Yeah. You can make it go away if you click on yourself on your icon, and then the little bubble that pops up right below your icon, you click on that.
Oh, that
It
makes me
brings up a
dead.
whole menu.
Oh, fishing net. Okay, that's weird. All right. Fixed. Yeah. Yeah, Robbie's all fancy. He's got his top hat. He's got his, like, I don't know, like circus ringman thing on, and then his dress attire.
I'm gonna put you guys in here just so that I can.
I didn't really plan. I need to buy some nicer school clothes. I have outfits for everything else.
Robbie will teach you how to dress well,
I know I have
in
to.
Robbie's sense.
I need nice clothes if I'm going to be on the north side.
You've taught Robbie about cross-dressing, so Robbie will teach you about fancy dress.
Got costumes and armor. And work clothes, but I don't have school clothes.
I mean, I
Let
don't
me
have
check
school
into the
clothes.
tailor real quick here.
You're in a
Yeah, I have
carriage
my
getting hauled
fine
away to college.
clothing
Yeah,
and
yeah.
my costume clothing.
I don't have anything nice to wear. So.
You don't have to.
Hegnus kind of wants to get some fancy clothes as well.
Yeah. Maybe.
Get some Bertrude attire.
Yeah, we
Oh
need.
yeah, so you can go on
I
some nice
assume
dates.
there's a merchant section in the like rich people part of town as well.
Yeah, there's actually another better section of the docks that's up in the rich people part of town.
Yeah, that'd be a good place.
Yeah, that's where we'll need to go to get everyone else some fine clothing that didn't start with fine clothing.
Well, since it's still Monday, you guys can just wear like regular clothes this week. But I'll give you an opportunity to buy some
Robbie refuses.
some fancy clothes. You just gotta knock
A
me off.
fancy or costume, nothing in between.
Maybe you get some guidelines during your first week for what you should wear for your different schools, your different colleges. Okay, the driver shuts the door and then urges the horses forward. And Seraphi says to you, Robbie, we'll be headed to your instructor first. She looks out the window with
Robbie's
mild
like,
interest.
all right.
She looks out the window with mild interest as you travel through town, but she does not offer any unprompted small talk. And her gnome assistant sits next to her across from the three of you, looking generally bored and unimpressed. So, if you guys see him kind of slowly scooting this horse wagon through town here, you guys are gonna go.
They're not whipping the horses, are they?
It's just like
They're
the
just
typical.
gently guiding them.
It's reins.
Yeah,
Are you gonna try to get the
that's
horses
fine.
better wages?
No. Robbie just doesn't like people whipping horses.
Oh, gotcha.
So you guys notice that you're.
Were they humanoid, Robbie would try to get them better wages, but
I love it.
these horses seem well fed.
Yeah, they're in good shape. So you guys are going up this way.
We're going on a zigzaggy.
Yeah, these are some meandering drunk horses. But eventually you make it up this hill here. Oops, there we go. All right, Robbie in the College of Creation. The carriage creaks and groans as it takes corners, stopping and starting in the city traffic. Robbie can see that they have left the south side, but they aren't going far. Just up the southern hill, actually. The horses whinny and the carriage slows as it is pulled up the hill, tilting the benches and occupants of the carriage while it goes. After rounding another corner and reaching more level ground, the carriage stops and the driver gracefully leaps down to open the door. He says, "We've reached the Mages Guild, madam," and offers a hand of assistance to Seraphi, who exits the carriage first. And you can see the Mages Guild here. It's the one with all the circular roofs. The building is beautiful, with a grand entrance and several stone towers of varying heights joined together with passageways. Positioned up on the hill, the towers overlook areas of both the south side and midtown, but hedges and stone walls around the premises create a sense of privacy on the ground level. Magic seems to almost crackle in the air, and robed people of all species and races seem to be calmly mingling. Some walk arm in arm through the passageways, chatting. Others practice their magic by the pond in the courtyard. And every once in a while, a few figures can be seen in the tower windows here and there, sometimes looking out, and sometimes just passing by. Only Robbie is allowed out of the carriage after Seraphi, so I'm going to assume that Robbie follows her out.
But I was waiting for her to appear before I moved myself.
Oh, yeah, I didn't put her there because I didn't want it to be too crowded, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Robbie is here.
Okay.
Can Robbie ask about this, what appears to be a graveyard? Because he's kind of interested in that. If so,
Do you want to stop
well,
Serify?
first he wants to compliment this large thing and pay some kind of compliment to Serify, since we need to keep on her good side. But then after being like, "Oh, this is a wondrous building, so majestic. Also, you are very beautiful. Hey, what's going on with that graveyard? I am definitely not thinking about necromancy. I am thinking about honoring the dead."
She's like, well, I was hoping you would follow me in here so that I could introduce you to your instructor.
He's like, "Oh, yeah, I guess those questions can wait. Uh, Please lead the way, madam. Uh, who is my boss and, like, double my height. And
Yeah, she's a tiefling,
once
so
again,
she's pretty
very
tall.
beautiful. Great, great lady. Like you a lot."
She kind of gives Robbie a look as she goes on inside.
Or he's
Sarah,
like, "You know I'm awkward. Whatever. I'm trying to be nice. I'll follow you."
Seraphi leads Robbie up the stone front steps across the entrance and out into the grassy courtyard on the other side. So you get to go on through here. A cluster of people stand in a shady area, and Seraphi addresses one of them in particular, a dragonborn in simple clothes, strumming a lute. Seraphi, he calls out in a deep and charming voice, which I don't have, but I'm going to pretend. How lovely to see you. Is this my new pupil? My, doesn't he look interesting? He laughs, a deep belly laugh, ha, 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 and strums a little melody on his lute again. Seraphine nods in greeting. Ferdad, yes, this is your newest student, Robbie. I trust you will take good care of him here. Of
Can you please
course.
spell that? Sorry.
Ferdad, yeah. Here, actually, I will make him visible to you because I've got
Fire
him.
Dard?
This second. Okay, can you see a Dragonborn token now?
Yeah.
Okay. And he should have a nameplate that says Ferdad.
Yeah, I have to zoom in. Yeah, Fair Dad.
Yeah.
F-E-R, Fair Dad. Okay. Sweet. My guess was close.
Yep, pretty
Dragon
close.
Lord, Fair Dad, my new teacher. All right.
Yeah. So he goes, of course. And he crouches down to get at eye level with Robbie. Excuse me. Come with me, Robbie, and I'll show you the most magical things. He stands back up again, strums some more on his lute, and begins to walk away from the crowd. It's got kind of a Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka vibe.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's not at all weird for emotionless Robbie.
Come with me.
Is
We need Chaz.
Robbie supposed to be interacting with him now?
We're gonna go ahead and like
Okay, cut to other
yeah,
people.
you don't have to like do stuff.
I
With him,
want
but
to
now
just
he's-
like extend my hand and be like, "I am very excited to meet you, superior."
Lovely to meet you too, Robbie. I think we're gonna have a good time together.
Does he shake my hand?
Yeah, he'll shake your hand.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a big old dragon hand, like talons and stuff, and like
Yeah, I
scaly
get the
skin.
feeling he could just like lift me with like
Oh, totally.
3 fingers. Okay, cool.
But he also has his lute in his other hand, and you can tell that he's like he just likes to play it all the time. And as you guys like walk down the hallways, if you decide to follow him, people are like, Ferdad, hey! And he's like, hello! Doo-doo-doo-doo. He keeps going. Really jovial guy. All right. Alejandro's next. So we're going to leave Robbie at the Mages Guild, is where you are.
Robbie's learning.
Yeah. So
Robbie's
gonna
muting his
learn some
mic because he's not in
magic.
the next whatever part of this.
Okay. Clippity cloppity clippity cloppity clippity cloppity. Clippity cloppity clippity cloppity clippity cloppity. Thank you. Here. You get the idea. We're gonna go ahead and move this up here.
Yeah, you don't have to slow roll it for me.
I know. I know you want to go quickly.
Can't even see the horses. We're in the carriage.
Huh?
I said I wouldn't be able to see the horses if we're in the carriage, right? Is it a covered carriage?
Yeah. You can see out the windows to the sides, but no, you can't see the horses. Okay, so you guys are all the way up here.
Yeah, nice part of town.
Dang.
The
Okay.
carriage seems to travel for quite some time, shifting and bouncing on the cobblestone city roads. Alejandro can see that they are far from Bertrude's. In fact, it's almost the complete opposite end of town. Everything here is noticeably cleaner and more well maintained, with the occasional marble statues sparkling in the sunshine. Homes and businesses here are large and luxurious, well made, and constantly kept up on with the aid of coin from the wealthy citizens who inhabit this part of town. The carriage takes an incline, goes up a hill, and Alejandro sees that he is now in a mysterious area shrouded by trees along the cliff edges. After passing several unique buildings, the carriage comes to a stop in front of a green, natural-looking, elvish building. Unlike most of the structures in Base Bay, this one is overgrown with vines and boasts an intricately carved spiral staircase leading up to its elevated entrance. Beautiful flowers bloom in an array of colors and varieties all around, and the massive trees nearby drape their dangling branches over everything, like the arms of a protective mother. It certainly
Wow.
feels like the most natural part of the city, with some pretty strong Fae vibes.
This place is sweet.
It is sweet. Seraphi exits the carriage again with the aid of her driver, then motions for Alejandro to follow her. Your turn. She leads him up the wooden steps, one hand trailing along the handrail, and the rounded front door is flung open before she can reach it. Get this guy here for you.
Avarice.
Before them stands a tall, Eladrin man in his full autumnal glory. His entire visage is, it's visage, right? Visage, yeah. I think I looked this up because I always get it wrong. His entire visage is composed of colors from the fall season. Visage, thank you. And rough, leafy textures. His bronzed skin and long auburn hair are complemented by the brown, orange, yellow, and red fabrics that make up his ornately embroidered outfit. This stunningly beautiful man holds the door open for Seraphi. Tavares, my friend, she says to him, I've brought you a new student, and I think you are going to enjoy this one. Then turns and motions toward Alejandro, who she introduces to Tavares. The interior of the building is even more gorgeous than the exterior, with curved painted walls and a series of circular stained glass windows depicting different flowers in bloom. Luxurious furniture surrounds a stone fireplace, and various musical instruments have been hung on the walls. At first it seems as though Tavares is the only inhabitant of this building, until a tall, handsome satyr man trots in from another room, seemingly unaware of his guests. Oh, hello, he says, giving a little wave. I'm Tim. He then puts his flute to his lips and begins to play it, dancing his way back out of the room before anyone can reply.
Hi, Tim.
He's gone. Tavares shakes Alejandro's hand, apologizes for Tim, then offers everyone a drink. Seraphi declines, saying she has other business to attend to, but she looks forward to hearing about Alejandro's progress. And she says a polite goodbye and excuses herself from the building.
Goodbye, Seraphi.
Have fun with Tim. And Tavares.
Wait a minute. Did you say you start drinking at 9 a.m.?
He offered you a drink, yeah.
Oh, man, I'm going to fit in good here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you'll.
I apologize for my appearance. I look terrible. I'll cast disguise self on
What
me and switch into some tuxedo for a while.
what
Tavares
race
is.
is
Oh, go
what
ahead.
race is Tavares?
He's a ladrin.
Okay.
Oh, in that case, I make myself elfy.
Yeah, because since you're doing Fae stuff.
Do my elf, yeah.
Who better
My
than
elf
a ladrin?
regalia. My full elf regalia.
He's like, oh, honey, we'll help you dress better, don't you worry.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I am an expert in the College of Glamour, and we are gonna fix you up. And he does the like snap.
We're gonna fix you up.
Yeah. All right. Hegnus.
Ignis Growhack.
Now, Hegnus, yeah, he's already familiar with this part of town. You guys are like, ooh, the nice part of town. And Hegnus is like, I've been working and making 6 silver here for 5 days already. Okay. The carriage rocks from side to side as it's pulled across the city. Although they are a long ways from Bertrude's, Hegnus recognizes this area. It's where he just got a job. He's been repairing wooden dummies and stuffing archery targets out in the yard for a few days now. But this time, he's brought to the front entrance of the Colosseum, which is this kind of like roundish, also rectangular building.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be the Colosseum. Uh-huh. Let's see, where was I? The carriage stops in front of some large stone steps leading up to 2 massive wooden doors. On days when the Colosseum is hosting shows, these doors stand open for the citizens to come and go. But today they stand mostly closed, allowing only for single individuals to enter as necessary. Seraphai's driver dismounts from the carriage and opens the door for her, offering a hand as she steps down onto the street. She gestures for Hegnus to follow her, then proceeds confidently up the steps to the door that stands slightly ajar. Hegnus can see a navy-cloaked city guard standing just inside, and Seraphai speaks quietly to him before he steps aside to allow them in. The interior of the building is vast, cool, and echoey, with a crew of various young people in navy tunics working to clean the building. Some are mopping the smooth, hard floors, and some are raking the sand down in the performance arena. It seems like everyone's getting ready for something, but Seraphai ignores them and walks briskly through another doorway and down some stairs, leading Hegnus to the floor of the arena. As they approach, Hegnus sees a shirtless, brown-haired dwarf man with a snare drum harnessed to his front and holding 2 drumsticks. The dwarf has turned away and has not seen them yet, and he suddenly shouts out a loud, rhythmic war chant, listening to the sound echo in the gigantic room. I don't know, probably something like a haka, right?
Yeah.
Ooh-ah-ha-ga-ga, or something like that. Eventually, Seraphai clears her throat, and the bare-chested dwarf turns abruptly to face them, pleasantly surprised. Seraphai, old gal, you made it. What do you think? Are we ready for the show this weekend? I'm just kidding. Of course we're not ready, but we will be. We will be. He nods to himself as he looks around the empty bleachers. And who's this, eh? He says, pointing at Hegnus with a calloused finger. Mork, this is Hegnus. Hegnus, meet Mork, your new instructor. Mork snaps to attention, salutes Hegnus, and says, Mork Lever Sharp of the Base Bay City Guard, at your service. Now, how loud can you shout?
Awesome. And that was Mork, like M-O-R-Q?
K.
K.
M-O-R-K, yeah. And let me,
Sweet.
for some reason I don't have him on here. Let me find his little token. Where are you, Mork?
Nice. Hegnus will, I don't know if I should roll a performance, but I kind of want to maybe try to do a similar haka to what he did.
Okay,
Or maybe of like my own Hegnus variety.
yeah,
I don't know if
totally.
it's too early to try.
No, you
Just a
can do
flat
that.
performance?
Yeah.
Do it.
Sweet. Let's see.
Hold checks.
Nice.
Oh,
Nat 20.
wow.
26. Damn. Okay. Okay.
So Hegnus, like, word for word, syllable for syllable, matches the like Haka chant that Mork just did. But even like a little bit louder and clearer, and it like echoes through the whole Coliseum. You see a couple people even like stop and turn to look at you, and Mork is like, "Oh, laddie, I don't even know if I have anything to teach you. Come on, we're gonna have a good time."
Aye.
Killed it.
I bow.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you for patiently letting me get through all of that. Now you guys have gone to your colleges, so that's what you'll be doing 5 days a week is traveling to these various locations and being trained by your different instructors. But I'm probably not going to have a lot of stuff involved with them until later, unless you guys specifically want to like invite them along or something on an adventure.
So just to double check, Mork is a dwarf, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shirtless dwarf.
I'm making all of these things in my notes of like personalities that we meet.
All right. So then you guys, let me go back to your calendar. You had your first day of school. You decided to just work and go to school and sleep for Monday through Friday.
Mhm.
And then
Work, school, sleep. Work,
Yep.
school, sleep. Work,
it's very
school, sleep.
responsible. I'm particularly proud of
Make money,
Hegnus.
bringing in that silver.
Right? Then on Wednesday, you guys get your letter from Seraphi saying, hey, I want you guys to prepare for rehearsal on Saturday. So you guys keep going, work, school, work, school. Friday night, Hegnus buys around for everybody, and Bertrude is like definitely warming up to Hegnus. But Robbie has yelled at Bertrude, so she is not as fond of Robbie as the other two.
Robbie has yelled at lots of people.
Yeah.
Go away, cat.
So she's kind of avoiding like she's a good server. She's still gonna serve Robbie, and like he's still staying there, and she's getting
So
paid by
that's
Seraphi.
how
But
much silver again to add?
20.
20.
yeah, if you didn't add it yet, you made 20 this week.
Right.
And if you guys decide
Weighing
not to
down
do
my
anything else
inventory.
tonight, then you can get up Saturday morning and go to your rehearsal.
Sweet. And I'll say I'll buy everyone the I guess the equivalent of like the silver or two drink.
Okay.
So that would be 4 silver, right?
Yeah.
Find them rounds.
Perfect.
Where we're hanging out, we're not all at the same place, but I assume we're all just at the Bearded Braid or Bertrude's.
Yeah, so
Which are
you
we
guys
at?
are at the end of the day, you're all back at Bertrude's. Here, I can put you back
Probably the
there.
dwarf bar. They had better drinks.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we're all just going to follow Alejandro, whether he wants to hang out at his own bar or like other bars.
Well, we got to hang out
Uh,
here so Hegnus can hit on Bird, but then maybe we'll go somewhere else.
oh right, I forgot Hegnus has a thing for her. Uh,
It's the mustache.
Robbie would like to go somewhere that we can get apple pie, if possible, because
It's a specific
he
request.
needs the crust from it for no particular reason that you need to know about.
I mean, yeah, you guys can go wherever. If it's
Where serves
is it
apple
still
pie?
Friday night?
Late on a Friday night, where
Yeah, I thought
serves
we were
apple
just gonna have
pie?
a drink and then go to bed so we could do our thing in the morning.
Yeah, well, if you
Yeah,
guys
but I
decide to
want some apple pie.
go out on the town, that's gonna cut into your long rest time. Yeah.
Fine, I won't search for apple pie.
I
It
mean, if
doesn't
you
have
want to
monetary
risk
value, so I
exhaustion for
guess
pie.
We can do
we
it.
will just assume that I have it, since it doesn't have a monetary value. But
All right. Well, you guys go to bed then.
well, before bed, while we're all I guess while I'm watching them drink and not drinking, like I feel like we should like discuss like our colleges and what we're learning. Like do some group bonding. Like just to get closer to each other.
Yeah. What is Robbie learning at
Like
the School of Creation or College of Creation?
I'm learning how to create things and how to help better heal people and
All right.
yeah, there's a lot to learn. Like my my teacher's a dragonborn. Like, what are your teachers?
Oh, that's
Like,
cool.
have you met any interesting characters? Like, I've never met a dragonborn before. Like, dude's like almost triple my size. Like, he could like just put me on his like head like a hat and walk around, and I don't think he'd notice. Uh, like it's crazy. Like, what about you guys? How's your school experience going? Or
I
we
guess
can not talk about it. If I'm making you awkward and you just want to drink, I can go to bed early.
no, you're good. I
Like
was waiting.
I can take the hint.
No,
Robbie
I
just
can
starts
also fill in if you
walking
need me
off
to.
very slowly towards like his room, being like, "I get it. Yeah, you guys just want to drink and not talk about school. That's
Hegnus,
fine."
Hegnus and
Hegnus.
Alejandro stare off into the distance
Yeah.
while Robbie talks.
Awesome.
I was like,
No,
"Shit,
Hegnus.
man! I didn't want to make this awkward. Like I make everything awkward. Like I try. Oh god damn it! I did it again. I want to mumble, mumble, mumble. Walk upstairs.
Yeah, I don't even know what this guy is. Tavares is an Eladrin in his autumn phase.
Yeah, you've never
He's
seen
pretty
him. Right?
sweet. He doesn't even look like a dude. He looks like an elf that's a tree.
That's exactly right.
Did you mention that? Did I just like zone out when you
It
were
would have been
introducing
very
him?
easy to zone out because there was a lot of reading. But basically,
Okay,
he's like a
so
fall
he
tree.
is autumn.
Yep,
Yeah, he's a tree.
he's like a fall
Okay,
tree. Is what he looks like.
And
so that
he's
gives
teaching me how to be more beautiful and glamorous and really working on perfecting my personal illusions.
Robbie, while he's walking up the steps to go to his room, just shouts down, "I told you you needed it! You dress like street trash!" And then
Robbie
goes back to
is
his
so
room.
mean.
I feel like Robbie and Hegnus are like close friends, and like Robbie and Alejandro are developing like a big brother, little brother relationship. Because Alejandro like picks on me, and I just yell like cutting things at him, but hopefully it's all like unspoken, like good fun. And then Robbie goes to bed. And I
Find
can't
out if
make
you wake up
Robbie
dead one night.
disappear.
I guess as Robbie's walking up, Hegnus say, "Good night, you trash can. I love ya."
He's like, "Good night. Please, have enough sobriety to at least function in the morning." And I
No
put a
promise.
stopwatch on me to signify sleep. Well, wait. Before I do that, I'm gonna go down here. I'm going to reverse this stopwatch. It doesn't matter. Bertrude hates me. We should be inside for this, but whatever.
Oh, I can.
I'm going to slip her. How much do I have left? Oh, there you go. Like, we've got off on the wrong foot. But I'm going to go to Bertrude and move off of Hegnus, or he moves off of me. And I'm going to be
My
like,
hit points
hey,
keep changing.
here is 14 copper. Please don't let, like, Hegnus and Alejandro get so drunk that they can't perform in the morning.
Since he's standing
He's
here,
like, I'll give you more tomorrow, uh, if they don't, like, if they aren't so drunk that they can't do anything. And he's like, I know we got off on the wrong foot. Like, I know that you said you're treating your workers unfairly. I just have a different socio-political ideology than you, and, I just want us to get along. Like, it seems like we're gonna be staying here for a while, so I want to get along with you, and I apologize if I insulted you. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to help out a kind of friend that isn't even really friend, just a weird associate that I met before you. And he's like, so is this a, like, decent or at least semi-satisfactory weird apology? Like, I didn't mean to directly insult you, and I'm giving you money, and I'm saying I'm sorry. Like, fresh start. It's like I shake your hand, but my hand literally can't go far enough across the bar to, like, reach yours. But, like, can I wave it in the air and pretend we're shaking hands?
Hegnus wants to pick up Robbie and boost him up the rest of the way.
Okay.
she's like,
And he's
well,
like, okay, well, I'm on his shoulders. Now I can reach. And I'm offering my hand. And my hand is also full of, 14 copper. And he's like, Like, start afresh? Like, pretend we haven't met before? Like, just scrape
how about a
everything back to
persuasion check?
0?
Do a persuasion check.
Persuasion check?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
24.
nice. Yeah. She looks at Robbie and she takes the 14 copper and she's like, well, I won't lie, I don't like you, but I do like Hegnus. And if you're a friend of Hegnus's, then I suppose you're a friend of mine as well. And I do appreciate a good apology, and I'll make sure the coin goes to good use. And then she shouts, she kind of like ting, ting, ting on a glass, and shouts, all right, one round of Robbie for everybody. And they all go, yay! She uses the 14 copper to do one diluted beverage for everyone that's there, because there's probably about 14 people. So,
Robbie will very gratefully bow while still sitting on Hegnus's shoulder and be like, good night, like, madame. Hopefully we get along better in the future. I know where you stand. Uh, I'm not gonna try to start a workers' revolution in your bar. I'm just going to go to sleep now.
well, hold on.
I hope you the best in your business. And then he dismounts Hegnus? I was gonna say jumps off his shoulders, but
Yeah,
I feel like if I backflip, that would require an athletics check. So I guess I just step onto the bar since that's pretty much the same level as his shoulders, and then to the ground, and then go to bed.
maybe Hegnus can squat down. Hang on, you don't go to bed yet though, because Nevin is gonna
Uh-oh.
he's gonna be like, hey,
Oh no.
hey, so do you remember how I lent you that steel guitar? So that came out of Bertrude's storeroom, and I was really hoping to get that back in there because we let people use instruments sometimes, but they're just to borrow. So do you think I could get that back from you?
Shit, I sold that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
We definitely did. And we helped you get.
I'm like, okay, uh, so I'm just gonna be honest with you, since we're starting from scratch. I sold that to buy a dulcimer. How much did that cost? I will give you the money to buy a new one.
He's like, holy shit, dude, that's Bertrude's. We cannot let her find out that you sold it. Oh my god. Okay.
Like, no, I don't want her to find out either. Like, how much does it cost? Like,
I don't even know. How much is it worth? This isn't my area of expertise. Oh
I'm like,
man.
I don't even. I'll
Okay.
be straight with you. I don't remember who I even sold it to. I can track it down if like other people.
Oh, that would be
Hegnus, who the
amazing.
fuck did I sell it to?
It was someone at like in the bazaar.
Yeah.
hmm Okay. Well,
He's like,
listen.
can I give you the money and like Hegnus just give you directions, or do I have to go get it? Like, I mean, I'll do it,
I don't
but
know who to talk
like,
to.
God, I know that like Hegnus has a thing for Bertrude, but
Aye.
like,
I
I'm
have
like
a job
Hegnus,
with Bertrude.
what do you
I
think is
do
the
not want to
better
get
idea?
fired because of you,
Like,
Robbie.
you go find it and then I give you the money, or I don't want to go find it. I gotta go to school, man. I got a job. Like, I've got a lot of money. I'll fund you. Like, just how about you figure it out?
To Hegnus or to
Yeah, to Hegnus. I'm like, Hegnus, how about you figure it out? And then when you figure it out, I'll pay for it. But like, you do the legwork, and I do the like money work.
okay.
Like,
Hegnus
I'm
will
the
say,
brains behind the operation,
Oh my
and
god.
like you're the like body. I was gonna say the legs, but we're both short. You're the fist.
okay.
Like, you can
Hegnus will
probably talk them down with like threatening to beat them to death.
Hegnus will say, "Aye, laddie, I owe you 6 gold for the drum you bought me. How's about I take care of this for you and we're square?"
I was like, oh, 6 gold? That's it? Sure. I thought this was gonna be a lot more here, and so I immediately just hand you 6 gold,
Oh
and I'm
no, no,
like,
that's what I owe
oh,
you for the
oh, you
drum.
owe me 6 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
So
oh,
I'm
I thought
saying,
this was gonna take like a lot more
I think it was like
money to get it
12,
back.
so just give him another
Yeah,
6 gold.
sure.
yeah,
Okay, give me 6 gold and then
yeah. I'm gonna give
I'll
you
tell him.
6 gold.
Perfect.
And like, if they give you problems like that you can't solve, like come to me and we will like deal with it together. But
Give me 1 second.
yeah.
Cost
Uh,
shield.
if I'm like while you're gone, like during the night, like while you're out looking for it, like
He's gonna go out during the
if
night.
Bertrude like mentions it, I'll be like, oh yeah, right. Hegnus was going to get that tuned. Or I'll come up with like good excuses of why it's not there. Not like I sold it, forgetting that you know, are have a giant crush on the person who owned it that you stole it from and then gave it to me and let me sell, which is a whole near weird thing now that I think about it, and I'm feeling much less
You
guilty
didn't
actually now
steal
that
it
I
from her.
remember it.
They have like things that are available to borrow. And you were like,
I
hey,
guess
can I
so.
use one? And he was like, yeah, here you go. But then you never brought it back.
I suppose so.
Hegnus is gonna roll a
But
persuasion check.
Robbie feels much less guilty now that he's remembering that he wasn't the one that took it initially.
Hegnus is gonna roll a.
But like, yeah, I'll help you on this. Like, you do the legwork, I'll be the money man, and if you need like a backup, like I'll come in and we can like good cop, bad cop, or double bad cop, or just fucking cast a spell on them, or lure them into somewhere that no one else can see and beat them up until they give it back. Like, we'll get this back, and then you can give it to her and be like, look, it's all fixed up, and we'll
Wait, are you going
definitely make
together,
them
or
fix
is
it up.
Hegnus doing the legwork?
Oh, no. Robbie is proposing that Hegnus does the legwork, but then once he
Sure.
finds it, if he needs backup,
Okay.
or if he just wants to force Robbie into it, since Robbie definitely owes him this favor.
On the
Uh,
stack,
yeah.
Hegnus wants to roll a persuasion check.
Yes.
So Clint, the actual person, not the character. I really want a shield, so I'm gonna try to see if I can ask Robbie for more money to buy a shield and
Yeah.
the
Nice.
You don't even
guitar.
need to persuade Robbie. Like, how much is a shield?
It's
Like,
10,
what's the
Gold.
going rate
10
for
gold.
them?
10 gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to persuade Robbie to give me 16 gold.
Okay. Do I get a counter persuasion roll?
Yeah.
Hegnus is very persuasive, but Robbie does not even notice how
Oh,
persuasive he is.
yeah, I fail. And I'm like, yeah, sure. You said it's 16 gold for a shield?
I mean,
I
I might not
mean,
be the brightest, but I think it might be 16 gold. Just to be for the. I mean,
Robbie's like, I don't
For the
know,
steel
man.
guitar, yeah.
Like, things in this town, like, they cost different rates than from where I'm from. Like, sure. Like, I've got the gold to give. Like, you're not asking for a lot. Oh, God, no, you're not asking for the amount I typed in there. 16. Uh, oops, nope, I added that. So I have to remove 32. And he's like, yeah, here you go, 16 gold.
you're
And he's
good.
like, yeah, go get you a shield. Go see about getting that steel guitar back.
Oh
And like
no,
I said, I'll hold the fort here.
oh no. Hegnus never said he was going to get a shield. He just said that
Oh,
the guitar might cost more money. I'm
oh.
trying
Oh, he's
to
like, oh yeah, if they're jacking up the rates, that makes sense. Like, we sold it to them for X amount. Like, they're gonna try to make a profit on it. So, Robbie understands capitalism. He's not a big proponent of it, even though he spent like all of his life, promoting it. But he's always been in favor of workers' rights. But he's like, yeah, I get it. You need some money to get it back. They need to make a profit. Here's some money. Go
Boom.
for it.
Was
Go to sleep.
Hegnus
Yeah,
lying?
it doesn't feel bad. And then Robbie's like, okay, well, since you're set on your mission and I've
well,
given you the money, I don't
yeah.
have anything else to give you and I don't need any more drinks.
Yeah, no, Sarah's got a point. Technically, I was lying.
Yeah, if you were
So,
lying, that'd be
Yeah,
a
yeah,
deception check. But if you're
yeah.
like,
okay.
give me
Oh, it's
money
only
for
+4.
just give me money, that's persuasion.
It still would have been a 19.
Yeah, that's fine. I think
I'm
no matter
actually
what, he would
worse at
have.
deception than persuasion, but
Well, wouldn't
if
it
we
be an
want to
insight
re-roll it.
roll to oppose? I think Robbie needs to roll insight.
Well, I
Yeah, he
rolled a
rolled a
better
2.
But
deception.
yeah,
Insight? Oh god, I'm miserable at insight.
yeah, no, you're good. I think Hegnus
Wait,
satisfactorily
actually,
motivates you, and so he's able
no.
to
My
persuade or
insight
deceive or
is higher
whatever.
than the deception if we want to go with that. It's up to DM now since you offered two alternatives. Which of my rolls do you take?
I'm gonna say that whatever Hegnus wants to do, he succeeded at.
Sweet. Yeah, I
I
guess.
mean, if you just straight up honest with Robbie that you want, like, a shield, like, I'll front you what a shield is actually worth and not, like, plus gold.
Too late. Let's move this forward.
Sure. Well, I'll just say I asks for more money, but I didn't specify. Yeah.
So how much money, I guess, in the end is the question, did I give
16.
him?
I think you
So
already
I
took
gave
it
him
out.
16 initially.
Yeah.
Do I
Yep.
still give him 16?
You're good.
No, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
So 16 or nothing? Because if you want a shield, like, you
Oh my
can just
God.
ask me,
16.
like, while I'm out. Like,
You're good. It's just 16, man. It's all good.
okay.
I was gonna use to help pay for the guitar and use some of yours to buy the
Oh, so
shield.
you're trying to fleece me, even though I like you. Like, you're the person I like, and you're taking advantage of me.
I'm real broke,
Fucking
man.
bastard.
It's
Out
not
You
of
don't know that.
character.
You don't know that.
Robbie is like, okay, well, now that you've got your gold, go out, do that, come back. I'll be sentry resting here, so I'll know if you come back late. Like, you better get here long enough to have a long rest.
awesome.
Because if you don't come back with long enough to, like, fulfill all your spell slots, like, I'm gonna chew you out in the morning.
Well, you can't leave
We
it
got
all.
lots of performances to do, and, Alejandro, he's, got a, like, agenda with these Bigfoots. So we gotta bust out this performance, and then go hunting for Bigfoots.
No, we got
So,
like 5 weeks
get your
left to
ass
do.
out there, get that fucking steel guitar back, win your dwarven woman back, and then, let's go do some sage shit.
Perfect. Perfect. Hegnus will head out and start making that journey.
Yeah, Robbie's being assertive for, like, the first time. Like, get the fuck out of here. Go do your shit, come back.
Does he have time? The market's probably not even open
Yeah,
right now.
you don't have time, and the market's not open,
Oh.
so
Okay.
yeah, you can't go out right now.
Okay.
Just kidding.
And so I guess you just have to do that later tomorrow.
I mean, you can, but it would be a bad decision. to go out right
Hegnus
now.
tells Robbie, and Robbie just comes out in the hall. And it's like, or Alejandro tells Robbie, and Robbie comes out in the hall and is like, Hegnus, they're all fucking closed. Get in here and go to sleep. We'll deal with this shit tomorrow. Get in your bunk. Bunk now. Sleep. Sleep, damn it. Everyone sleep.
All right. You sleep. You wake up. It's a really fucking hot day. 110 degrees outside. Strong wind. Light rain. I rolled all the weather.
It's 110 and it's raining.
Yep.
Wait, did you say light rain? Oh, that's
It's a hot, rainy summer
helpful.
day. And you guys just gonna head straight to the Moonlight Theater?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go do our shit.
Go ahead and put you there. And let's see.
320s and 225s.
As Alejandro so eloquently put it earlier, oh, where even is it? I can't find it.
Seraphai is like, "Good morning, gentlemen." Oh, and she had requested that you guys wear your costumes, so
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming that you guys are in
Oh,
your costumes.
yeah, I assume we all put on the.
No, we need to make some more tokens with different pictures.
Oh, with your like costumes on.
Yeah, I want
that'd be
to.
fun.
But
That's a good idea.
Okay, note to self: Hero Forge costume.
Also,
tokens. Great.
yeah, give us homework.
I did. I started on one.
So it's our, like, orange,
Orange and yellow
ish
jumpsuit.
yellow.
Mhm. So,
Like, I can't just unthink, like, oh my god, Charlie Kelly.
yeah,
Or Charlie Day, whichever's the real name, or the character name, not the real name. Like, in Always Sunny. But, like, more flamboyant.
Yeah, so it's like a V-neck bodysuit that's sparkly. It's orange.
Okay, so we're wearing the Dayman costume, but it's
Yes.
bright
But orange.
like warning wet floor color.
No, like traffic cone color.
Okay, well I'm colorblind, so those are the same thing. So I'll make one, and then someone tell me if it's wrong.
And then you guys have like the sumo diapers, and those are bright yellow. And you have helmets, and those are bright yellow. And Alejandro has sparkly yellow gold platform boots,
Yes.
and Robbie has sparkly yellow gold high heels.
Yo, it makes me slightly taller.
And I don't know what Hegnus is wearing for footwear.
It makes my dexterity probably worse. We didn't establish that, but I would assume.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like combat boots.
Nice.
I'm like
With
7 feet tall
lifts?
in platform heels.
Yeah.
Gotta put some fucking lifts on those,
I can
man.
shape change up to large, actually. 8 foot.
Alright, so what are we starting with? Are we going least risky to most risky, or vice versa?
I don't know. We start out with the hard ones, I guess. Everyone
Alright,
has
so
all
I
their
guess we all
inspiration
point at
dice.
each other, and we're just
Finger
like,
guns.
3, 2, 1. Our
Finger
band name
guns.
that I just forgot, like
Unorthodox.
Unorthodox.
unorthodox. I was
You
going to
shout the
say
band name while you enhance
unusual, and then
ability.
all bardic inspiration each other.
Yeah, I know we talked about throwing daggers, but I'm gonna stick with something safer.
Yeah, I'm fine if we don't do that. I'll just yeah, I'm still going to. Where the fuck are my? There's my bardic inspiration, and we all just finger gun
Everyone burns enhance
inspire each
ability
other. Yeah.
and
Are you all doing
inspire.
charisma for enhance ability?
Yeah, I think we should.
Definitely.
Okay.
So.
Oh,
This is too
or
important.
oh yeah, we are starting with the most difficult one.
And
So,
then I gotta find.
who are you doing that on?
I'm gonna do the flexi guy on you guys for enhance ability.
Nice. All
The
Who
only
is
inspiration that matters is Robbie's. Whoever's
Because
gonna
his is a little
lead
different.
needs Robbie's
Okay.
extra little bling bling.
So I guess are you doing that on me, or are you doing that on Hegnus? I guess my question is, who should I enhance ability on?
what you do, Alejandro, and then I'll do it on you, and Alejandro can do it on me.
Yeah, you can do it on yourself. It doesn't matter.
True. Yeah.
The only one that really matters is Robbie's inspiration because it's slightly better.
All right, so I guess I'll do that on Alejandro. If he did it on me.
Sure, I'll take lead.
That 9 is pretty good. I've got one more of those in the tank and 2 more inspirations.
Your ability check one.
I'm gonna put Robbie
You
up on
roll
the
the
stage.
again and roll the
Oh,
better
you got it,
dice. Yeah.
Yeah, the 9 means nothing. It's just like it only means something if it was a con check.
Yeah, and Sarah.
But I assume we're doing Eagle Splendor for charisma checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charisma.
Totally.
Sarah was mentioning too during our set, if we use our inspiration die, we can go ahead and re-inspire each other.
Because it's only a bonus action.
Yeah, because it's a
Oh
bonus
yeah,
action.
nice.
So you could totally,
It's just a flourish.
yeah.
All right. So what are we starting off with?
Seraphai's like, oh my gosh, you guys didn't figure this out ahead of time. I
No, I'm not
told you
asking that
days
loudly. I'm
ago.
asking that in a very huddled voice.
I know, but you guys are like
Since we're already
huddled on stage and whispering.
we, I assume the mics are like up here, and
There's
we're
no
back
mics.
here.
It's like
Yeah.
And
medieval
so I'm
times.
huddled. I'm like, okay, what's our first thing? Like, we've all got like our shit. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, we were supposed to have
Are we
something
doing the knife
cohesive already put
toss?
together.
Are we nixing the knife toss? I know that
Hegnus.
Alejandro wasn't a big fan of the knife toss.
Hold up.
Fireballs.
Hegnus will take
Also,
some
I'm like,
initiative.
fireball? What? I don't fucking. What fireball? Are we just nuking, like, the people in the audience? I don't want to take a fireball.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I
Hegnus
see Hegnus is
the
taking the lead.
Just started off, yeah.
Hegnus is taking the advantage. He's going first. He wants to kind of redo the haka that he learned from
Oh yeah, from your
Oh,
dude.
from work.
from his
It's a great
mentor.
idea.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you doing it with the
Mork.
fire?
No, I'm gonna save that one. I'm gonna save that one.
Okay.
Now I know
I think
you
that's
So we're
already
what
not
rolled and got
doing
a good roll.
we're
but are
not
you
doing
doing
experimental to start.
That's what we said. Yeah, 25's
Okay,
first.
okay.
Yep.
And then what?
You get a roll advantage,
Oh, yeah, good call. Thank you. Performance.
and then I gotta do D6.
Ooh.
Nice. And a 2. Hi, Robbie. What you got?
It's 23.
Robbie's rolling a 5.
23,
That's
28.
awesome.
We're good.
Yeah, you did
All
it.
right.
Sweet.
So
How
Great
long
job,
does enhance
Hegnus.
ability? Oh, good. That's an hour too.
Mm-hmm.
you guys
Yeah,
are
we
So
can
like,
just
just
keep
one
going.
enhance ability.
you're huddled up whispering
Yeah,
to
we can
each
do the
other.
whole set in an hour. So
Yeah.
Go for it, Sarah. What were you gonna say?
Oh, you just.
Wait.
Yeah, I was
Did
just getting
anyone
married.
enhance Hegnus, or did we just enhance each
Yeah.
other?
yep,
Yeah, you're all enhanced.
Yeah. We're all
Okay.
golden.
we're
Go for it,
solid.
Sarah.
So you guys are like huddled up, whispering, and then Hegnus is like, bucket, just like turns around and goes, and you guys are like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this. And yeah, Robbie and Alejandro just like start like copying
Drumming. Yeah.
Hegnus's like movements, yeah, and like drumming along with the rhythm.
Yeah.
And it's epic.
Robbie forgot to buy the extra oil for his performance if we're still doing the knife throw. So he'll just leak the normal amount if we're still going with that for one of our 5.
I don't know if we are.
Yeah. If we're not doing it, I'm fine. If we just want to do like a giant percussion thing.
Yeah, I think we stick to our strengths.
Yeah.
You guys can kind of see Seraphi's eyebrows go up a little bit. She's like, oh.
I guess I'm gonna start hitting my drum louder to show that I'm coming forward, and I have to use my new thing.
What's your new thing?
The bonus action, Mantle of Inspiration.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh shit, I forgot I have a dulcimer and I have like thing
You
in
can
it.
play your dulcimer next.
Yeah.
Bust
I'm
that
gonna
motherfucker
do
out.
some motherfucking Kansas next set. All right.
The Mantle of Inspiration, as a bonus action, use a bard dice to grant myself a wondrous appearance. It also lets me buff my allies, giving temporary hit points. And
Are we still just doing new, or are we still trying to burn the like heavy hitter things?
Yeah, it's Alejandro.
yes, this is going to be the second 25,
Second experimental. Okay.
Okay.
and I get 7.
Shit. You basically got
Wow.
that yourself.
Well, you guys have to roll d6s, and hopefully you don't.
Yeah.
detract from that. But
I mean, I haven't even burned one of my D6s yet.
Still got 3 more.
we get to roll a d6 for support. Yeah.
All
Oh, you're
right.
good.
30
I'm...
it.
Beautiful.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
30 it.
Sweet.
All right. So you guys like very artistically, smoothly rotate. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen like the Rockettes or like the River Dancers or whatever, but like how they just
Yeah.
like shift positions. So you guys like rotate like you're like one unit. And Hegnus moves back and Alejandro moves forward, and you're all just like drumming. And then were you doing like you did your mantle of whatever, but what was your actual performance? Was that the performance, Alejandro? Or was the drumming the performance?
The drumming.
The drumming. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, you do some like sweet experimental drumming.
Try to like fan myself up while I'm doing it.
Yeah, the like change in appearance is.
And it makes you guys light on your feet. You can use your reaction to move around.
No way. That's awesome.
Oh, cool. So Hegnus and Robbie start like running around behind you.
They can.
They're just like running back and forth as fast
Are
as
you
they
jazzed
can.
up? Maybe do some dance moves, some footwork.
Alejandro goes up to the very front and drums loudly, and Robbie's like, "Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta." And Hegnus is like, "Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta." And then you guys switch. "Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta."
That's awesome.
All right.
All right. I
All right,
guess
Robbie.
Seraphi is like,
it's
ooh.
Robbie's turn. Robbie is going to, I guess, move to the front of the stage.
Mm-hmm. What
Is
happened?
Robbie still there?
He might have kicked his USB thing.
Justin, if you're talking, we can't
The
hear
magical Robbie has disappeared. Robbie, dude, you're up.
Trash can,
you.
you're rolling.
Robbie's frozen on stage. He forgot all his lines.
Oh, he rolled.
Yeah, no, he got a good roll.
You have advantage too, bud. Everybody.
Robbie, can you hear me?
Ah, yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
You know, Alejandro's killing it.
Yeah, you guys like aren't even needing your extra
Inspiration.
stuff. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah. It's not too late. Do a 25.
It is too late.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we already picked.
Yeah, you have to decide ahead of time. Otherwise, you'd always do that.
It's feeling good. Go for it.
But yeah, you did really awesome. Is it more drumming? We don't know. Did he say?
Maybe.
Justin, is it more drumming? I'll wait until he gets it figured out.
I assume it's just like binary, like 10110.
Right. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I'm
Am I
gonna
back?
assume. Oh, there you
Yeah.
are.
Okay, sorry. I bumped my stupid fucking USB hub.
That's exactly what Clint thought.
Was that good?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you passed.
killed
Okay.
it. Another seamless transition. Are you drumming?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I am using my dulcimer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
For it because I
You're playing
wanted to do
Kansas.
the like strumming. Since I was doing the like point of no return, which I assume no one but me knows what that song is from Kansas.
So you guys killed it your first 3 performances. And you got 2 left.
Shut up.
2
Not you,
thieves.
sorry.
I generally assume you're not.
I thought I was muted. I'm muted myself.
You did Hegnus, Alejandro, Robbie.
You want to do Hegnus, Alejandro? You want to close this out? And I could try one more.
Sure.
Sweet.
I still have the fancy emote.
Love it. Hegnus wants to try.
Do you need another bardic die? I don't
No,
think
we're all
any of
good.
us have used
No.
them, have we?
Nope.
Oop.
No, we've been
Okay.
doing real good.
Those are all stocked.
Back to mute.
Oh, you're good. You don't have to mute. So Hegnus wants to try that GIF that Robbie sent in the chat. I actually want to like try to do the fire thing again.
Yeah.
And I can do a Constitution. My Constitution is actually higher than my Charisma, or however you want to do it.
Yeah, it's a constitution.
Sweet. Now I don't get advantage with that.
Oh yeah, because your enhanceability is for charisma. Huh?
Oh, I can change mine. Or Robbie
I
can
could
change his.
do.
Have Robbie
Yeah.
change his to Constitution.
Or you could cast a spell.
Or yeah, enhance it like we
Wait,
used to.
yeah.
Old-fashioned.
You could
Robbie
cast, like,
can
Fairy Fire or
change
something.
so that it doesn't interfere, because there are multiple different things that can enhance.
Well, if he's gonna do the fireball thing, I can use
Should that be
I can
a...
make it change colors or something with one of my spells.
I was like, yeah, should that be a con save? A dex save?
Yeah, he does a con check, I think.
Yeah, con check.
Yeah, I can give you a... You have advantage? Okay, yeah. I'll switch that up since you haven't used it yet. Well, I
Oh,
guess
here
I
we
don't
go.
even have to switch it up. Like, I just gave it to you, and you can choose what it is.
When
I'll give
you
you
have
Bear's
the fire
Endurance.
go off, we can have it be like a sound like a lightning bolt goes off.
Yeah. Okay, so you
So the
have
fire is like
advantage.
boom.
You have advantage on con checks.
No.
You also gain 2d6 temp hit points.
Yeah, that's if you change the enhanceability.
Yeah.
That's what he's
okay.
doing.
So I'm doing that. So you have con like advantage.
There you go.
If you'd like, I could actually still do color spray in the background as well as like a color that you'd like that would complement your fire
That'd be cool.
if you want.
If you
Sure,
wanted to
yep,
only
sounds
do
fun.
color spray, that would also give him advantage. Either one will give him advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's already got it. Like,
Yeah.
I already cast it on him. So what color do you want Robbie to just like spray once your flames start going up?
Do blue.
Do blue?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do you want lasers or just like fog?
Lasers.
Lasers? Alright. So Robbie is gonna stand like right at the very back and try to blend into the curtain and hold his hands up. Which isn't hard. He'll stand by like the speakers and try to blend in. And like point his hands like up and kind of like slightly forward towards where your flames are gonna be in the audience and just ready blue.
Awesome.
And you've got like con saving like advantage plus temp HP if you need that for some reason. Like
Hey,
2d6.
I might catch myself on fire, so you never know.
Yeah.
It's true.
Awesome. So it just
Yeah, we might have to like just pat you down, but I guess Robbie is moving to the
Hey,
very background.
Oh.
got a 21.
All right.
So I guess I'll go and describe what I'm doing.
Robbie's rolling it. Robbie rolled an
Oh!
awful roll.
Roll again, Robbie. Another d6.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Now you guys should be
Nah,
okay.
we're good. We got 26.
There we
Yeah.
go. 4.
22.
So you still
And
get
Robbie's just
22.
spraying blue lasers everywhere.
It's like hitting
He
people in the
personally
eye.
thought fog would be better, but he's not arguing because it's not his artistic choice, and he respects his bandmate's decision. So he's just kind of waving his hands like back and forth and crisscrossing like blue lasers, while Hegnus does.
So Hegnus will, before he starts, he'll take the drink, leave the booze in his mouth. I don't know if he would spit the booze in the bagpipe. I'm not quite sure the
I
logistics
have
of
no
this.
idea.
But
I assume it would go in your mouth and not in the bagpipe, because otherwise the bagpipe would just catch on fire.
which
I
could
would
be a good trick.
think. I don't know how
Yeah.
these things work,
It's
but
got to shoot out of the
Hmm.
pipes, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got valves in the thing, so you pour just a
Oh,
shot of
yeah,
alcohol on
yeah,
the end of it, and then when you
Oh.
blow through it, it would.
yeah, I was gonna say you could just rub it on the end of the like bagpipe valves as well,
Light it up.
and light it. Yeah.
and
I
then like
lit it
have
for
it
him
in
last
your
time, actually.
mouth, and then like blow. But I have no idea how they
I
do.
forgot that I actually lit it
flames.
for you last time,
You did, yes. I guess I would probably need assistance.
Yeah.
with
so I can
that.
light it for him. No thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Just a.
Yeah, please don't thunderbolt, Hegnus.
Just a
Hegnus
spark.
goes up, starts playing bagpipes, gets struck by lightning. Show.
Fire.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good show if you ask
His
me.
bagpipes catch on fire.
Awesome. So with the
He
assistance,
tries to play them like while laying prone, while he's on fire, and we're all like, "Oh fuck, save him!"
It could happen.
amazing. So definitely Hegnus is appreciative that
Pulls
everyone
it off.
Yeah.
keeps him going. Did we meet the DC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
Even
awesome.
though Robbie accidentally shines blue lasers in Seraphai's eyes. She's
I
like,
didn't
"Is this
shine
part
them
of the
straight
show?"
toward the crowd. I tilted
Accidentally.
them.
Accidentally. But she thinks it's all part of the act. She doesn't necessarily like that part, but you guys still do a great job overall. Hegnus totally pulls off the flaming bagpipe trick.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I will step
I
back.
think it was Alejandro last, right?
Didn't finish strong.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna try to.
Guess I do some throat singing.
Ooh.
Neon gonna break out the throat
Oh my God.
singing.
That was nice.
Kind of like that. I've been practicing. Woo! Actually, get to use an inspiration die this time.
Well, let's see how they do on their backups. Whoa.
Womp womp.
Wait, hang on.
I know it's the typo.
0
1d5 equals
successes.
There
6
you go.
0.
I was like, what is happening? Okay.
I was
21.
gonna say, I have
Nice.
another.
Robbie got a 4. 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good. 25.
you nailed it.
I was gonna say I've got another enhance ability.
Yeah,
up
we didn't
the
even use
slot,
them.
But
We're good. I guess I have to use my inspiration die because we're done.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's gonna go to waste.
Sounds.
We got a 29.
Can you use two?
I get advantage because it's from Robbie.
Oh, right. Okay.
Inspiration
Gotcha.
advantage.
Yeah, so when
Ah.
you are all done with the throat singing and you guys fall silent and you can hear Seraphi out in the audience area clapping for you guys. She's like, "Wow, gentlemen, that was impressive. I have to say, I thought that you weren't quite prepared there at the beginning, but it seems like you actually were. So excellent job. You pulled all of it off. Listen, the reason I called you here for this rehearsal is because there is going to be a battle of the bands in a few weeks. And we are actually having it right here in the Moonlight Theater. And we are going to have some
I hope that was
judges.
audible.
Huh?
My knuckle crunch.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if it was audible or not. Robbie is just like hearing that, like popping his knuckles that he can pop like at will.
Okay. So Seraphi is telling you about this Battle of the
Ooh.
Bands that's coming up in a couple of weekends. Or a few, not a couple, a few weekends. And so she wants you all to come back here every Saturday morning and rehearse because she is not one of the judges for the contest. She is offering up her theater as the venue, and there will be prizes for the top three winners.
Ooh.
And
Prizes.
she really, really wants you guys to win. So
I like prizes.
it's whoever gets the highest
Yeah.
score,
I want some money.
The total score.
yeah, is gonna
That's a
win.
good idea.
So she's like,
We would have totally just won.
yeah,
Wait,
she's
do we
like,
have to play like carnival games?
no, it's a battle of the
Oh.
bands. So you do like,
Can we play carnival games?
no, you're gonna perform.
Oh.
So she's like, do you guys think you could do all experimental songs performances?
We can try.
Yeah.
I think we should go.
If we get a level up, it would help.
She's like, I think we should
If
try
our
for.
schools teach us enough.
Yeah.
Well, you got your level up from
Yeah, we haven't even
colleges, I
finished
Yeah, I
school
think.
yet.
know.
It's gonna take
I'm
forever.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. So she's like, I really, really want you guys to win. It's gonna win you guys a lot of clout. It's gonna prove to everyone in Base Bay that I've still got it, that I still know how to put a band together. I think you guys can do it. Obviously, your education is paying off because you guys are doing amazing. So I think we should go for 5 experimental. I want you guys to come back next Saturday and we're going to rehearse for 5 experimental. Yeah?
Okay.
We can try.
You bet, lassie.
I think you can do it.
Robbie
You all make a really good team.
remains reserved about this option.
If you want,
But, I mean,
next
it's not like he's
Saturday.
not gonna do it.
Well, we could try for 4 experimental next Saturday and see how that goes.
Nah, we'll just go for it.
Robbie's more into that. The 4 experimental and 1. Wait,
You
is
have
this like an
anxiety.
in-between thing? Like
Yeah,
between then or
yeah.
now and when we would have to do it?
That's next week.
The Battle of the Bands is not for a few weeks, and she wants you guys to rehearse. She wants to see if you
Some
can
experimental
pull
stuff.
off the experimental stuff before you.
So does this not count as practice?
No, this counts still.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Sweet. How many points do we get?
You get 12 because you got
12. All right.
Waiting
Yeah,
for my
12.
mic to work. Now it's back. Okay.
Yeah, you get 12.
All right.
Sorry, I was singing my "When Does My Mic Come Back" song.
Yeah.
Uh, while I was gone, I know this will only interest one person, but I'm going to throw this in. Also, the Man Show Expo. I don't know if anyone checked that out. That's weird. But this is even weirder, and only Clint will care once it shows up.
Ugh.
Like a tadpole splash instead of
Yeah. Only midget wrestling.
that's awesome.
Micro Wrestling All Stars. Like, they are based in fucking Minnesota. Why are they coming down here? Anyway.
Oh shit. So famous.
Yeah, so what's your score now, Alejandro?
Yeah, what did we
Chance
get?
that someone will know me as a D4.
No shit. That's good and bad.
Where do we find that?
Right?
Where did Sarah say this?
In the notes, the journal.
We got
Oh.
12.
Yeah, you got 12 more
Oh, we
points.
got 12.
Hegnus is up to 44.
What is the...
Yeah, I went from
Which
56
note
to
specifically
68.
is it?
So under performing and then
That's right.
reputation.
It's Saturday, so I'm gonna go ahead and make
Ah.
my con check to perform more today.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Wait,
roll that.
how much did I get, though? You didn't say.
Or 12.
Oh, we all got 12? How did I
Yep.
miss that? Where was it?
I think you were in your headset battle.
Oh. When I couldn't hear anything? Alright.
Yeah.
So, plus 12. I am now up to 48.
All
Nice.
right. So Hegnus is at a D8 because you're at 44, right?
Yeah.
You're so close. But
Oh,
you're
I'm at
D8.
a D6.
Robbie's at a D6.
Yeah.
And Alejandro's at a D4.
Whoop, whoop.
And if you want to know your group score, if you're like going somewhere as a group and you want to roll that,
Yeah,
you'll
is
have
it
to do
just
your
a
average. So probably a D6.
D6?
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. One's a
That is the
D4,
average.
one's a D6, one's a D8. Land on D6. I'm barely at D6, if that helps, because I'm at 48.
All right. Con check.
4.
Con save if you
Oh,
want
we
to.
did do 5, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And also, I would like to remind you that Fight Club is tonight.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
And that's during third shift. So at the end of that, if you haven't long rested, you'll have to do a con save to see if you're exhausted.
We're taking an afternoon nap.
But tomorrow's Sunday, so yeah, you know.
You could take a nap right now and then
You could
power
also do
through.
that, yeah, and then you'd be fine.
I I would like to try to buy the shields, and then the
Take care of the business.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
Can I accompany him on this? Or would
Yeah.
he like to go by himself? Even though
I would like
you
to go
have
by myself.
shysted me
Oh,
out
okay.
of this.
He's gonna go by himself.
Okay.
You already told
Uh,
him to go by himself.
Yeah.
true.
Can I go into the nicer neighborhoods? Like, uh, like just explore the, uh, merchants of the nicer neighborhoods.
Yeah, totally.
Is that going to fuck with my like having a full sleep if I do it?
No, it's like Saturday afternoon now. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I need to zoom out.
Okay, so let's start
Uh,
with Alejandro because
yeah,
he knew what he wanted to do first. So we'll just do that.
we'll
So
do in people.
Alejandro, did you pass your?
I passed.
You did. All right. So are you gonna do 5 more performances
Yes. Always.
by yourself? Because the others are they're going off to do other
They're
things.
going off to do other
Are you
things.
gonna be in disguise?
I think I'm doing something else with that.
Okay.
I'm working on this priest mayhem thing.
Go on.
I don't even fully understand what he means.
Well,
This
I'm
priest
trying to like
mayhem
find my
thing?
religion and its place kind of in Melodia. And at the same time, I need to like be up to some no good. I don't know. Maybe I can combine the two things and I'll save my magic for Alejandro.
Interesting.
Do some evil priest stuff on the side.
Can I roll an insight check on Alejandro? I'm just kidding.
Just on me.
Just in general.
Is he lying to himself right now?
Every
I'm just kidding,
day,
sorry.
Hegnus looks over Alejandro. He's like, "Is today the day that we do have an intervention with Alejandro?"
I'll tell you one of my ideas and see what you think.
Yeah, let's listen.
So like I hide out in an alley somewhere, right? And just like disguise yourself as like a beggar or whatever and just chill. And then when someone comes by who seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, I cast phantasmal force on them. So they would believe that a mugger came up right behind them and they can feel the prick of his blade in their back. And he says, "Drop your coin purse and run away." And if they don't, they take a
Sorry for the
D6.
slurping. Also, note, Phantasmal Force, the prick of their blade is probably the least threatening part of that sentence to feel in their back.
You might take 1 to 6 damage.
Yep. Scary looming dude over your shoulder
I like
says,
it.
"Drop your coin purse and run away."
Yeah.
Right?
That's
What do you
pretty
think?
cool, man. I like
Pretty
it.
cool idea, right? But then the reason being is if someone saw through your disguise, it would be the magician with the mask on,
So not
which is going to be the cleric type dude, right? So that's what I'm trying to do with that, but
okay.
it's not making complete sense yet. Getting close.
Still working on it. He's
I like
super
it,
late
though.
at night with his drafts, his notes.
And it's interesting that like Fraser Blue actually is okay with you participating in other churches and like helping the community. So like it's interesting because it's not innately evil, passively evil.
Sneaky evil.
Sneaky evil.
That's cool.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just a guitar jam session or something, probably.
All right. Well,
Just hanging out. Actually,
where
I've
you
been
gonna go?
hanging out at Bert's a lot. I might go see if I can annoy some people at the dwarf bar.
Where's my...
It's Saturday afternoon. Maybe I can find a spot to jam out over.
Let's see.
Where are the things I worship?
Yeah, I think you worship Malil, but only second-handedly, right? Because
Yeah,
Malil is a
like,
figurehead of your other religion.
second-handedly,
Yeah.
because I remember they, like, worship, Ogna or Ogma, but
'Cause,
for
yeah, I'm
some
cool with Malil.
reason that's not
Alejandro
in
rolled a
my
d4.
notes.
I dig
The
Malil.
characteristics. Oh, there it is. Faith, Ogma, and Walkeen.
How many?
Roll a d4.
Just one?
Yeah. Okay. There's nobody on stage with the braided beard. If you want to do some like
Oh, cool.
open mic stuff.
For some reason, my brain was like Reggie worships, and I was like, I fucking know
Reggie.
it's Hieronius. God damn.
Erroneous.
Erroneously praised.
You talk about
Mhm.
faith, and my brain was just like, who has faith? Reggie.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I just burned the spell slot.
All right. You want to roll out some performance? Are you giving yourself advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
For an hour,
Yeah.
Nice. That's like perfect for a solo session.
right? We can jam out for like 20, 30 minutes. What is it? 15, 20, 25?
For solo, it's 10, 15, 20.
10,
It's
15,
5
20.
lower.
Hmm.
You don't have your companions to bolster
I
the
think I usually
performance.
just do 15. We'll just do that. Make it quick and easy.
Yeah.
So I gotta roll 10 times.
5 15s. And you're not inspired, right? Because you don't have your buddies. All right. 20, 14, 20.
I don't know how many that is. Keep clicking here for a minute.
That's 2,
22.
3, 5. That should be 5.
Is that good?
2,
I think you need one more.
Oh,
4.
shit.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Oh, still going. I stopped clicking.
Okay. Well, okay. You got. You don't have anything you can add to it, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
So you got pass,
Fail.
fail,
Pass.
pass,
Pass.
pass,
Pass.
pass.
Sweet.
So 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Nice.
The one subtracts. So
Mm-hmm. So I get what, 6 points?
3. Yeah, 3 times 2 is 6.
It's cool. Jam session.
Yeah.
People are digging it.
On your electric loop. All right, and then Hegnus is gonna. You're done, right, Alejandro? Okay. Hegnus is going down to talk to.
Oh, actually,
God, who was it? I think it was Ruth.
I didn't roll it.
Didn't roll what? Oh yeah.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
You're not
Hegnus.
done, huh?
Alejandro's gonna keep going.
Fucking roll another 10.
You're just doing the same thing again, right?
Yep.
Okay. So pass. Pass. Fail. Pass. Pass. You did the same.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
It looks like.
I'm
Nice.
fucking famous. Throw me that silver, bitches. Oh, yeah, I get to charm somebody, too, and then I have them throw the
Oh
silver.
wait, no, hang on. I think I did it. I think I calculated wrong. Let me go back and review. Pass.
I didn't.
Pass. 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 No, you passed them all. I was wrong.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
you passed them all.
Sweet.
I'm glad I double checked.
16 points.
Damn.
Huh? Oh yeah, total. Because you
Yeah,
got
throw
10
me
from
that silver,
one.
bitches.
Are you gonna try to keep going? Now
Oh,
it's a DC 20 con.
Oh, I mean, I could try. I'm not going to make
Robbie thinks that
I'm real
Hegnus would be
tired.
You
very
pass out and they drag
interested
you off
in
the stage.
Joaquin
Let me check
as
that.
a deity.
Mm.
What'd you say,
Ogma
dude? Say that
less
again.
so. Like Ogma might appeal more to uh, Hegnus. But yeah, I think that Joaquin, uh, is the merchant's friend, but she's venerated and appeased by not only merchants, but peddlers to wealthy owners of trading companies, to investors, accountants, entrepreneurs, caravan guides, warehouse owners, philanthropists, deal makers, money lenders, and anything like up or down all the way to just philanthropists or like loan sharks.
Okay.
So she
Check it out.
seems, in Robbie's eyes, as one of the two like people he worships. Uh, that maybe would be of interest in uh, your eyes.
Check
In
that out.
your eyes.
Okay,
I
so
hate
real quick, I play
songs.
my jam, and
Yeah.
then I gotta do my enthralling performance to charm up to 3 people.
And why are you charming them?
Because they'll give me more money and buy me drinks and stuff.
Oh my God. Okay.
Anyone that watches you perform for a minute.
All
Oh,
right.
that's a glamour bard thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
That's cool.
So 3 wisdom saves, DC
Oh
13.
shit.
Okay. Fail,
Womp
pass,
womp.
pass.
So one dude is charmed by me.
There's a guy who's already drunk.
He's already drunk.
Yeah, fucking guitar solo.
I used to play
This
like
guy's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
You gonna buy me a drink? If I roll a d4, he already knows me.
Roll a d4. If you get a 4, he knows you.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Aw, that'd been cool.
Yeah. But you still, you have
Will he
advantage.
still get me a beer for a silver?
I will say that you can persuade him at advantage because he's charmed. You can't, like, you
That's
can't
fine.
like command a charmed person, is my
No.
understanding, but they're friendly towards you.
Friendly towards you.
So you can be like, buy us a beer, you know? He's like amenable to that, perhaps. But go ahead and roll a persuasion check anyway. Oh, he totally buys you a beer.
Right.
And then you need
Nice.
to roll 16 d6.
16 d6. That's so many d6.
Yeah, you guys are gonna start making actual money now and be able to afford some stuff.
Oh, that looks cool on my screen.
It does look cool. It's like
Whoa.
multiple fireballs.
Yeah. Well, I got the 3D dice, so my screen's like half covered in d6.
Oh, nice.
So Alejandro stays and plays for so long that
61 copper.
yeah, people are like hearing the guitar solos from outside and coming in, and people are just throwing silver up on the stage as they walk by.
Oh shit, silver?
Well,
Oh, motherfucker.
I had initially thought silver, but man, 61 silver, that's 6 gold.
Hey, I'm a hustler.
Braided beard, Friday afternoon, Saturday
Saturday.
afternoon. Yeah, you could probably do 61 silver there.
Nice.
They're coming in from the docks. And also the bartenders and stuff. They're like, hey,
Shit, I'll buy
welcome
that guy
back.
a drink.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
Okay. Hegnus. You are down.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody.
They're very pleased. The braided beard made more money while you were performing. All right, Hegnus is down at the marketplace, and I believe it was Ruth who was the musical instrument salesperson. And it's been about a week since you guys were here last. I think it was last Saturday, actually.
Perfect. So Hegnus will. I don't know if he wants to try to find like the same guy that we sold the. Was it a silver guitar?
Steel
Uh,
guitar.
it was
Yeah,
a
steel
steel
guitar.
guitar.
And it was a lady
Yeah.
named Ruth, I believe, was the
Rude.
one who was doing the buying and selling of instruments with Robbie. And you guys,
Haggle.
If
yeah,
you'd
did a lot of haggling.
like, I can come down and help you.
You offered already, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, and he was. I gave him the money, and he said he would do it himself,
Yeah.
but it was definitely somewhere around here. Because it wasn't, like, lower.
So, I guess first Hegnus will try to find like an armor or blacksmith before he does the guitar stuff.
Nice.
He's
With your
going
ill-begotten gains.
allegedly. Um,
Out of game, yeah. Your extra 6 gold.
so,
Not
should I
that Robbie misses it, but
roll like a perception or try to find a armor smith?
No, you can just kind of wander around and look at the different booths and tables and things and see what people are selling. And there's definitely an area that's clearly selling, obviously not like custom made armor, but any like pre made pieces. So shields of different sizes and weights and materials, and probably like some different breastplates and gauntlets and things like that.
Nice. Okay. Let me look up weapon prices real quick.
That's what I was doing.
Oh,
It's like player's handbook, equipment.
I'm also looking it up.
Here we go. Shield is 10 gold, looks like.
Sweet. Okay.
So,
And I can use martial things now as a valor. Check. Oh, I can. Yeah. Okay. Battle axe, hammer, warhammer. Sweet. Okay. Um. Do some math here real quick. And you said what was it? 60 silver is 6 gold.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's divided by 10, right, Dustin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So I will try to find a shield, and I want to try to see if I can barter. Like maybe try to like talk them down on the price.
Yeah, you
Um,
can try to haggle.
Sweet. Okay. Would that be a persuasion?
or you could just grab it and bash them in the face with it.
I think it depends on like how
This is not a
you.
Robbie suggestion. This is a someone who plays a character usually vastly different from Robbie's suggestion.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends on if you're, just trying to be like diplomatic, or are you trying to be scary and kind of arm them and like threaten them, or are you trying to lie to them to trick them into giving you a better deal? Because those would be
No,
different, you know.
I will be. I'll be honest. Hegnus will mention um, that he is part of the Valor school now. And he's
Well,
training
tell him you're
for.
part of Unorthodox.
Oh yeah, there you
Oh
go.
yeah,
There you
you
go.
could
Yeah.
roll to see if they recognize you.
Okay. And it's a D8 for my
For
score.
Hegnus, yeah.
D8. Let's see it. Oh, nice.
Oh, she does not recognize you.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
Like, at all.
Amazing.
Ruth doesn't even remember you from last weekend.
Perfect. Perfect. So Hegnus will be he'll say like, "Well met, Ruth. Nice to meet you. This is definitely the first time I met you." Um, and he'll say, excuse me, sorry. I recently learned how to use a shield in battle. Uh, since I'm part of the College of Valor, and I've been needing me a shield. Mork sent me down here. I also work for Obrain. I'm a arrow stuffer? Question mark. Or a shooting
Target shot
thing.
stuffer.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Never.
Arrow
A target
stuffer?
shooter.
What?
Amazing. But he's gonna be honest. He's like, Ruth, uh, it's it kind of pains me to say this. I don't make the smartest financial choices as a dwarf, and I really need me a shield. Uh, I know they usually go for 10 gold, but uh, is there any way I could maybe get it for 8 gold? What do you say, fair lassie?
She considers his offer. You can do. Are you
I
going
will
for
do a
persuasion?
persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuasion,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can do persuasion.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
She's like, yeah, I mean, you and every other college student in this town, man. Most of the people here don't have a lot of money, so if I gave everybody a deal, I wouldn't have any money. So I'm sorry, man. I have fair prices, so I gotta charge 10 gold for my shields. But oh wait, no, hang on. Ruth isn't the shield person. My bad. You went to a different person for the shields.
Yeah, Ruth is
Uh,
the steel
Yeah, she's
guitar
the steel guitar person. Um, yeah, so the shield person is probably like a gruff dwarf or something, if I
okay.
had to guess. But you can still, try to dwarf to dwarf. Hey man, give me a deal. And he's like, I'm sorry, man, I can't give you a deal.
What's more important, the shield or the steel guitar for your love interest?
I mean, both are equally. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'll
it's gonna be
pay
10,
the 10
10 gold.
10 gold. Okay. Uh, hmm. If I try to ask for another item at a discounted rate, could I do another persuasion?
I
I
think
don't
that
know
was
how.
a different person
I
for the
forgot. I
guitar.
forgot that he. Oh, for the steel guitar.
Hmm.
No. I was also going to try
Oh,
to see if I could buy a new melee weapon. Because I have a great club, which is
Mm.
two-hand. Now I have a shield. So I was going to try to
Well,
see if I could get a
I think the weapons would be actually a
different
different
person.
booth. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
So
Cool
yeah,
beans. Cool. Okay.
yeah.
So
I had
I will.
envisioned the shields and armor guy as being like one person, but yeah, weapons would
Perfect.
be like a different person.
Perfect. Okay. Sweet. So I guess I'll try to find like a axesmith, or
Okay.
like a weaponsmith.
Yeah, you could find another little hut over here. Maybe it's down here. Say this one's got like a table with a bunch of different sizes and weights of axes and hammers and maces and that kind of stuff. Not so much blades like swords, but other more non-sword, non-rapier type of weapons. Okay.
Okay, so I will see maybe if I think I'm gonna go for a battle axe.
Okay, I was about to ask.
Seems crazy, crazy iconic for a dwarf. Yeah, I'll do battle axe. Looks like they're 10 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so guess I'll try to. Man, my intimidate is my highest stat as far as my skills go, higher than persuasion.
I mean, you can. We'll say this one's like he's like a halfling, and he's young, and he's kind of dirty, and he has like tangled, matted hair, but he's doing his best trying to hawk these weapons out here at the markets.
I guess I'll do persuasion.
Oh, I was gonna say he's probably easily intimidated.
Damn it!
Oh.
Such Hegnus rolls.
He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like we really have pretty low prices. You know, you're at the cheapest market in town right now.
Okay. I was gonna roll a d8 to see if he recognized me, but he doesn't. Since I failed my persuasion, can I roll intimidate, like at disadvantage, to try to strong arm him?
Hmm.
Not rob him, but like see if I can scare him.
Has it been more than an hour since
Mm,
we did our thing?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's too far away for me to see him struggling. Okay.
I don't know. What do you think, Dustin? We talk about this often, like when to put a cap on rolling checks.
Yeah, you're done.
Because yeah, if I let you do that, where do I draw the line?
sure. No, it totally makes sense.
Well, like, I definitely can't see him. I just didn't know how much time had passed. If he was still under the, like, effects of.
Nah, it's been hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
I'm gonna
sorry,
pick that.
Hegnus. I think you're gonna have to pay full price.
That's fair. I had to try.
You did, and you
Cool.
tried.
With your stolen money
So
that Robbie doesn't know about, but will not be thrilled about.
um,
Also, while I'm out of character throwing things, I threw something into the chat. If you don't like the way your mic sounds, this is what I'm rolling. It's super cheap, and
Yeah, mine was hella cheap too.
I have yet to like have audio quality issues with it. It's like less than $40. So, because yours occasionally comes busy is the best way that I can think to say. Like it's not staticky and it's not cutting in and
Oh
out.
my
It
god,
just,
Justin, we have the same brand.
dude, really?
They're different headset, but they're the same brand.
Yeah, Plantronics.
that's a good
Gang
brand.
represent, I guess. Yeah.
Mine's the Plantronics Game Con.
Yeah, this isn't the exact one I'm using. I think I'm using the like $50 to $60 one, but I had this one for a previous job that I had to send back, and that's why I ended up buying this one for my own personal use.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, but Plantronics. If you're gonna use a USB headset, I guess sponsor us. Hey, YouTube. Plantronics represent.
I'll share
Uh,
mine.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go looking for mine. I need light to see what my model is, but it's just like the one step up, like $10 to $20. DA90?
These are
Are
sweet.
those
They're like noise
DA90s?
canceling.
Those aren't DA90s.
It's a little different than mine too, but that's what they look like.
That's how mine are. This is a different model.
Closed here. No, maybe those are the ones I have.
That's cool.
I mean, look. Oh yeah,
They're sweet
no,
for
never
40
mind.
bucks.
Mine's like $80, but this is the one I use. Oh yeah, yours is more gaming related. Mine's more,
Worky related.
yeah, just
This one
work
has
related.
sweet sound though. You can freaking
It'll
listen to music
process here
to
in
it
a
on here.
section because it's an Amazon very long link. You can get them cheaper than that. Uh, but yeah, the DA90s or the DA80s. Mine's a DA90, but the DA80s are the same.
Hmm.
Yeah, they've got the like auto call, auto mute, like change the volume on the dongle thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Plantronics.
Please sponsor us.
Yeah. Apparently, according to Dustin and I, are the best in the game right now. So, hey, more people listen to us on YouTube. Plantronics, sponsor us.
Right?
2 of us are using these headsets right now. Give us money.
Amazing.
Give me money so I can get one.
Yeah, right? No, they're fucking fantastic. Like, they're so comfortable, and the volume, like, dongle and the, like, mute on command is so great.
That's awesome.
Anyway, enough interrupting this session. I'm gonna mute myself and stop promoting things that aren't paying me to promote it. Goodbye.
Awesome. So Hegnus just has one more thing. He bought a battle axe and a shield,
Mm-hmm.
and now he'll go to Ruth.
Yeah, sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
Ruth.
Ruth is
No.
fascinating.
Oh, you're good. So I have 2. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I guess I will. Do I get another roll with her? Because technically I.
Yeah, you haven't technically talked
Oh,
to her yet, so
okay.
excuse me. And you are trying to
Get the steel guitar
get the
back.
steel guitar back.
Yeah. Try to say nice. Um,
Why don't you gotta see if she even has it still
true. True.
first.
Okay.
So let's
Yeah.
roll a
I'll be
d4.
honest. Roll a d4. Okay.
Well, that'll determine if she's got it or not. But
Sure.
yeah, you can ask her if she has it.
2.
Well, I had decided that a 1 or a 2 was no, that she doesn't have it.
So no, it's
Because
gone.
generally on a d4, yeah, I do. Yes is a 3 or 4. No is a 1 or
Nice.
2. So
Uh-huh.
she has since sold that steel guitar and does not have it in her possession any longer.
Let's see here.
A steel guitar? Any steel guitar? Any guitar?
Hey, you're not there,
any
Alejandro.
guitar? Hegnus will go to Ruth and he's like, we met before. My name's Hegnus. I came here. There's a little robot fellow. He sold you a steel guitar a day or 2 ago. Well, it was a gift from someone, and he didn't mean to sell it. He had a lapse of character. He's a robot. Robots, you know. Do you got any guitars for sale?
Oh, I hate to make you roll, but I think we should let the dice gods decide. Why don't you roll another d4?
I love it. The dice gods always have to decide.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's like, you know what? I do have a steel guitar. It's very similar to the other one. I acquired this one a few days later, so I tell you what, I can sell this to you. But the standard going rate for a steel guitar is 25 gold. So,
Oh God, I don't have that much money.
but I want to say I remember when you guys were here.
How much was the dulcimer?
Last weekend, that we did a trade with the steel guitar and the dulcimer.
And gold.
Yeah, and so I was able to take half the price off. I understand that there's been a misunderstanding. I don't know, I might be willing to consider maybe, I don't know, why don't you try rolling another persuasion check?
Okay.
She's gonna think about maybe giving you a discount.
Sweet.
It's like a reverse persuasion.
Okay.
This is when I wish we had sending stone. Oh my god.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
God.
She's like, man.
How do you keep almost
worst
nat
rolls.
20?
I have no
Times are
idea.
really tough, and I don't remember how much that trade was for. So yeah, I'm unfortunately gonna have to charge 25 gold for a steel guitar if I want to stay in business.
Interesting.
You know where Robbie went, and Robbie
This is so
hasn't
bad
done
right now.
anything yet. So
Just have to go get some more money from Robbie.
Like, Sarah really wants to give Hegnus a discount.
Yeah.
These rolls are just, I mean, you lucked out she's got a steel guitar, but yeah.
Okay.
She's
You
not
just
gonna
need
give you
to
a
get to
discount.
Robbie before Robbie gets to the high class merchants.
She's like, do you have 25 gold?
No, I think we talked about this like 2 episodes ago, but I can't remember, and I'm so sorry. Did we discuss the selling of disguise kits?
Oh, yeah.
Because I have a disguise kit that I'm really never going to use, which is worth 25 gold.
Robbie uses his for makeup for everyone in the band.
I think we had determined, unfortunately, that it is...
I don't know if that's canonical or not, but that is canon in Robbie's head.
Hang on, let me see. Was that in the Dungeon Master's Guide? That was,
And tools were included on the full price thing, I'm pretty sure.
Were they?
I don't remember.
Especially if they haven't been used.
I thought it was everything but equipment.
I remembered that we were talking about whether tools would be considered.
I feel like if tools that have not been used should not have a deterioration value.
Well, that's a valid
if the
point.
seal is still on them, if he's never popped his.
Technically, I have never used my disguise.
Well, and that does remind me of something that Dustin said, which is that in past campaigns, they've done something where, you can use mending or, wash the clothes or the armor or, mend the sword or whatever to make it a higher value if you end up needing some stuff.
Huh?
So.
Robbie can just be a money laundering machine then, because I can mend all
Well,
day
if
long.
if we end up with some leather armor that's got some stab holes in it, you can totally fix it.
So I would
if
say,
we get a dinged up sword that we bruise somebody up with, yeah.
if you've got an unopened, brand new disguise kit,
Mm-hmm.
especially in base bay, you could almost just sell it. Yeah, I would say that you could get full price for that.
Yeah, a disguise kit should go for 25.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see where you're going with this.
Ooh, I've got an ink pen.
So the
Hegnus
guitar
can-
was 20?
25, I think. Let me double
Okay.
check the.
25.
It was 25.
So it's just a swap for swap.
I mean, if she'll
I think you
take it,
have to go probably.
You got
somewhere else.
You gotta sell the disguise kit somewhere else, but you can just. She's like, oh yeah, Lucy over there. She does face painting and disguise kits. So she
Thank
would
you,
love
Ruth. I'll be back, Lassie. I appreciate you. So I guess I'll go over here or something, I guess.
It's just like right across. We'll just do. Yeah, that works.
What do you have incense?
And
Doesn't-
what was the merchant's name? I'm so sorry. I had a brain fart.
Which one? The disguise kit one?
Yeah, was it Lucy?
I think Lucy is what I said. Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure I'm not going crazy. Okay,
No,
I
I just
guess
pulled these
I'll.
names out of my ass.
Loosey goosey.
Awesome. So Hegnus will walk over to Lucy, and he'll say, "Hello and well met. My name's Hegnus. Are you Lucy?
I am. Nice to meet you, Hegnus.
Nice
What can
nice
I
to
do for
meet you.
you today?
Hi. Ruth sent me over here. I was trying to sell me a disguise kit. It's unopened. It's pristine. Never used it. I've fallen on some hard times here, and I need to buy a guitar for a friend.
Well, I tell you what, Hegnus, you're in luck because for disguise kits, we do generally offer 25 gold because I can turn around and sell it just probably within a matter of minutes. So if that'll do it for you, I'd be happy
Aye,
to buy this.
definitely will. So I will remove that from my sheet. Blammo. Perfect. And I guess I'll thank her. Thank you, Lucy.
Yes, say hello to Ruth for me.
I shall. I shall. You have a
She's
great
only
day.
15 feet away, but
Great day, lassie.
you as
Shake her
well.
hand.
Out of context, I wish I had your mic because it sounds like how I imagine Robbie sounds.
Oh, really? Damn,
Yeah.
okay.
Like, not as an insult. Like, it sounds fine. It's just very fuzzy. So.
Try some.
But it doesn't break up. Like, you haven't dropped once
Yeah,
this whole
no, that's
time.
true.
So.
Gotcha. So it's either good mic and choppy or robot. That's
Robot.
This is what I am dealing
It
with.
doesn't even
Also.
go robot.
They're
It just
different.
goes like.
Penny.
Yeah, tinny. Yeah, like fuzz pedal tinny.
I
bummer.
can still understand you just fine though.
Yeah, no, it's
Cool.
good. It's
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
It's mild.
Yeah.
So let's see. I will go back to Ruth and
Oh, Hegnus.
Ruth.
Good to see Lucy.
Long time no see.
Fancy seeing you here, huh? So Hegnus will ask to see if he can see the guitar before he buys it. Is it silvery? Is it just like a regular guitar?
Yeah, so it's
Does
like
it look like the one that was in the bar? Not to continue the rhyme
it does look almost
intentionally,
yeah.
but
It's very similar to there's not a lot of like steel guitar makers around here, and is a steel guitar an electric instrument? I haven't even checked actually.
no, it's not. It's
Okay.
an acoustic.
But it can be electrified.
It
But
can be, but it's generally not.
yeah, it's made of wood and slender and rectangular and has a bunch of strings and has some like ornate carvings in it. But for the most part, it's a pretty classic steel guitar.
Think of like a Les Paul. Like it's generally acoustic, but it has an electric plug-in if needed.
Awesome.
If that means anything to Sarah.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm just using more, like, musical, like, knowledge. But I don't know what you played, so... I assume you played something.
I have.
Sweet.
Probably a flute?
No.
Oh.
Tuba.
Oboe?
I played
Tuba?
tuba. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Nice.
Hey, my brother played the tuba.
Here, okay,
That's
I
awesome.
found a picture of a steel guitar, so I can drop it.
It's very much like a dulcimer. Look at the two of them and see.
Okay, so this is basically what it. That's
Nice.
like what it looks like. Minus
Sweet.
the stand. It's a lap guitar. Lap steel
Okay.
guitar.
Yep.
Sweet.
And now look at the dulcimer.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay, fine.
Sweet. So Hegnus will, I guess, give her the 25 gold. And,
Oh, thank you.
thank you, lassie.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
And, sweet. Okay. I guess I will,
Everyone's happy to see Hegnus today.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Like, you come back
So,
next weekend,
Oh, it's
Hegnus.
full price Hegnus.
Yeah.
that checks out. That checks
He's
out.
the worst botter around.
Oh, man. Awesome. Okay.
If I recall correctly, last weekend he was the best one, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
really funny.
yeah.
He's lost his zeal this weekend.
Amazing.
Nervous about
Okay,
Fight
cool.
Club tonight.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
All right.
I will head back to Bertrude's bunkhouse, and
Yeah.
I guess try to give the halfling guy the guitar.
Do you want to give it
Those
to Robbie
Bertrude.
first, or do you want to give it straight to Nevin?
Nevin. Yeah, I
Okay.
think I'll give it to Nevin.
You're not going to trust Robbie with it.
Yeah, don't give it to Robbie. Robbie will just sell it again. Look what I've got. Oh, the thing I sold. I'll sell it again.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Bad robot.
Are you going to tell Nevin the truth about
I will. Yeah.
See what he
Okay.
says first.
Yeah, throw me under
There
the
you go.
bus. I'm fine with that. Like, not joking. Like, I'm straight fine with that.
I
didn't-
guess I'll see how he does.
Robbie still doesn't understand, like, human emotions, so he didn't get how attached they were to it.
That makes sense.
Well, Hegnus can flag down Nevin at some point in time when Bertrude is not paying attention, and
Perfect.
let him know the truth. And Nevin will be like, "All right, man, okay, I'm gonna put it in the closet, and I am not gonna say anything. And if she asks me anything about it being a different steel guitar, I am going to immediately refer her to Robbie." And I'm going to wash my hands of this situation. Deal? He's saying this to
Aye.
Hegnus, yeah.
Robbie does not hear this, but
Nope.
is going to lie his ass off. So, Robbie isn't really looking for anything right now. He just kind of wants to get like a scope of the land up
A
here.
feel for it,
Like,
yeah.
who sells what. Because he knows that Hegnus wants to go and try to scope out Bigfoots if we have time.
And you guys were talking
but-
about fancy clothes too, I think.
Oh yeah.
Well, I thought that Hegnus's school was going to teach him about fancy clothes. Or
No.
Alejandro's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is the end of your first week of school, so you could,
But yeah, I
you
just
could have
kind of
learned
want
enough about fancy clothes to buy them now if you want to.
around, like, up here
Yeah.
and, like, see what's what, like what's for sale, where.
So
Do
you
I
don't have like
can I
specific
just walk around? I don't have a
assignments.
specific anything in mind. I just want to like see what vendors exist.
Yeah, there's
And like maybe put little like marks on the map for like vendors.
yeah, I can do that. There's these like little tent things over here are basically like the same kind of marketplace area that Hegnus was just at, but it's just nicer and more upscale. So the things that they're selling are of higher quality and just more expensive in general. The buildings in this part of town are more sturdy, they're better made. There's like
It's the
kind of a mixture
posh,
of, yeah,
like outside mall.
but yeah, but still next to the docks, so not quite as
Yeah.
nice as like inside the walls of the city, but yeah, definitely upscale from where you guys got off the boat down south. So this part, the docks are even like nicer, and there's a shipyard like right here that's
Are there any like weaponsmiths up here?
like where they would make custom weapons or just sell kind of like your
Either or?
um if you want custom stuff, you're gonna have to go on into town, and
Okay.
people can kind of refer you to, yeah, that. What's Robbie thinking?
Uh, is there just like someone up here that has like better quality weapons than the southern part of town?
Like plus
Just
one
like
weapons?
pre-made, like not custom fancy things, just like a little bit more sturdy, maybe a bit sharper.
Well, definitely your like better magic items and stuff are gonna be up here. So, um,
Up where?
like where you are now. So if
Okay, yeah.
down where Hegnus just was, if you can just buy like regular stuff there, where you are now is more of the plus one weapons and greater healing potions and
All right. Oh no, no matter
nicer,
where
more
I go, I'm
expensive stuff.
standing on something. Okay. So where is uh, like say Smith, or just a weapon retailer?
What kind of weapon are you looking for?
Uh, like maybe. Let me double check what I'm proficient in to make sure that I can handle it. The hell is that?
Are you wanting something like stronger than what you have now?
Yeah, like maybe a better crossbow, I guess, is what I'm looking at.
Okay, so you're proficient in crossbow, hand crossbow,
Yeah,
longsword, rapier, short sword, simple weapons.
I assume. Let me see.
You have right. You have a light crossbow and a dagger. So instead of a
Small.
D4, you could have something that does D6 from the simple melee weapons.
Yeah, because I've got like a light crossbow. Uh, and for some reason, my proficiencies and traits is not showing me the
Well, if you did
weapons I'm proficient in.
a hand crossbow, that would be actually not as good as a light crossbow.
Does Robbie do one-handed or two-handed weapons?
My current layout is a two-handed light crossbow and a dagger. For some reason, features and traits is not showing me like weapon, like proficiencies.
Oh, it's on the far left of your character sheet.
Oh,
It's under
there it is.
proficiencies, yeah.
Crossbow, hand,
Mhm.
longsword, rapier, short sword, simple weapons.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can
Well, I
even
guess just
use a light
crossbow
crossbow.
in general.
They're expensive.
Yeah. Like
You,
maybe a better crossbow or maybe a better just melee weapon since all I have is a dagger otherwise.
yeah, I would
Like,
say keep the dagger just in case, and then maybe get like
yeah.
a rapier or something.
Yeah, because rapier and longsword and short sword, like I'm all proficient in.
Rapier it does D8 and it has finesse. It's 25 gold, but it's usually I think one of the best like bardic melee weapons.
Yeah, if he can find one, he'll buy
Oh,
one,
definitely.
or he'll try to negotiate it down. Uh, and then see what happens. Yeah. So I want to try to find a rapier, I guess.
Well, this part of town's gonna have definitely like fancier rapiers, so they're gonna be more expensive than just the standard. They've got
I
like
mean, I've
gold
got some
hilts and
cash behind me.
all right.
Uh, and I
You want to
do.
spend more than the usual price on a fancy rapier? We can do that.
Yeah, I'll try. I do better, I think, without wearing armor than I do with wearing armor, if I am correct. Let me look real quick. Yeah, unless I can get armor that's better than 14 like AC, then I don't care about looking for that. Otherwise, I'd prefer to look for a rapier just to be safe.
Well, I think you're not supposed to wear armor. You're better if you don't wear
Yeah,
armor. Yeah. Okay.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I have 14 AC if I don't wear armor. So unless I can get armor that is just intrinsically higher than 14 AC. So I guess I'm just gonna look for a good rapier.
Yeah, you can get like a super fancy gold plated rapier with hmm, let's see, with like bass fish, kind of like sculpted out of the gold on the handle, and it's 35 gold for that rapier.
Well, he's like, oh, that's quite interesting. You say 35 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take less for that?
I don't think you're in the right part of town.
He's like, what if I give you a good argument for a reason why? I am in a band that is up and coming. You may have heard of us. We are the unusual shit. What is it?
Unorthodox.
Unorthodox.
Unconventional.
Unorthodox.
Uh, and he's like, your logo that you have put into it, like that could be on one of our like record covers. Like maybe if you cut me a deal on this, Like, I can, slip some of your business cards into our record deals, or hand them out with flyers. It's like, does that sound good to you? Is that good enough for a persuasion?
Yeah, as long as you're being truthful. You really
Yeah,
intend to do
no.
this. Yeah, you can do
I'd be
persuasion.
like, yeah, if you cut me a deal, like I'll do this. That wasn't wonderful.
What were you gonna offer him?
Uh,
It's 35.
just giving me a cut on the price, like any cut on the price for like slipping his uh business card into like attached to the flyers, or giving him like a nod in the like linear notes or the liner notes, whatever you call them. Uh, and like potentially like putting that on the album cover.
He's like, all right, I could do it for 32 instead of 35 if you wanna try handing out some of my business cards. And he grabs like half the stack that he's got there in his little like booth, and they're all very pretty,
Oh,
well-made business cards.
that's steep, but it's still a good offer. So you said 32?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, so just to double check, aside from what this looks like, this rapier is what? Like, it
It's
does
just
what?
it's just a regular rapier, but it's really pretty.
He's like,
It has these beautiful
I'm
golden
gonna pass.
bass fish adorning
Yeah.
the hilt.
He's like, it's a good deal, but it's just not quite enough. He's like, I'll come back later. We can discuss this some more, maybe. It's like, I've got just a dagger that does almost exactly the same thing. So, we'll speak again. He's
Okay.
like, do you have any other, like, friends? Are there any other merchants up here that you might recommend for, like, armor or anything else?
Everyone here in the market is generally, a trustworthy vendor. I would recommend all of the people up here. I'm not so sure about when you travel south of town, but certainly this part,
Like, oh
they have
yeah,
very well
no,
made, high quality
I've,
products.
oh shit, I subtracted that.
Azalea's screaming.
Let me add that back.
That's
I
Huh?
subtracted it before I added it.
Mm.
I'm like, oh hey, before I leave, real quick, uh, do you want a set of manacles? He's like,
no, we don't
I
buy that sort of
know
thing
that
here.
normally they go for 2 gold, but I will give them to you for 1 silver. Uh, they weigh a lot, and I'm tired of carrying them. Like, maybe you got a thing that you just don't want other people to know about, and I won't disclose it. Like, maybe you're interested.
That's okay. I have
Some kind of
no
nightlife
use
thing.
for these, but you are welcome to go try to perhaps sell these somewhere else. But no, I don't have a use for manacles. Perhaps the police station, where the city guards all meet. They might want to buy the manacles from you. I'm sure they have good use for them.
Oh, okay. Robbie realizes this vendor is very vanilla. So he is just going to go back and regroup with the rest of them. And then when he does, he's going to be like, hey, Hegnus, Alejandro, either of you want a set of manacles? Uh, I don't want them anymore, and I feel like one of the two of you will probably get more worth out of them than me.
I could definitely use them.
Oh, Hegnus, yeah. All right. Yep, just a normal set of manacles. Swap them right to you right now.
Thank you, laddie.
And removed from mine, and you get Adam. And he's like, oh, up north, they've got some fancy weapons, but I didn't buy anything because, I mean, I got a crossbow, I got a dagger, I got some spells. What else do I need right now? Like maybe once we got some more, silver in our pockets, I might reconsider, but at the moment, a little bit more damage for a little bit longer reach. Comes to it, I can still just slit somebody with a dagger. It's like, but ideally, we don't have to slit anybody since the orange gang, or the white gang that likes orange films, is gone. And he's like, well, since we're all back together, do we need to sleep, or what's in the woods? And he looks directly at Alejandro, and he's like, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I was gonna chill at Bertrude's and have another drink, so until I run out of drinks, until I can't drink anymore. 2 more, I think.
I'm gonna remove this stopwatch for myself.
I made some money today, though, Hegnus. I'll buy you a beer this time.
Ooh. Thank you.
I feel
I had
like
a lot of
that's
fun
why.
I had a lot of fun while you guys were out today. I went over to the Braided Beard, and I just went fucking crazy on my guitar, man. It was really awesome.
I feel like that's one of the reasons why, like, Robbie. Like, I came into this with some more money because of my background, but also then I sold a shit ton of stuff that I didn't need, like, immediately. And I don't need to eat or drink at all. So I should start like a bank, like a small loans thing.
You gonna be a
If
fucking loan shark?
I
Loan
could, yeah.
shark, Robbie.
I almost have 100 gold. Like I'm less than 10 away from having 100 gold, so
Awesome.
yeah. But I feel like we have bigger things to do than just stay in this town forever and like set up shop
Oh my
and become a
god.
loan shark and like employ the two of you as my like knee breakers.
That definitely seems like a job for Hegnus.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did write the stuff for Hegnus to do the Fight Club thing, and
Cool.
we don't technically need Alejandro for that, unless he wants to come and try to like make some bets or something. So while he
Yeah,
deals
Robbie
with
can
this
just go
screaming
to sleep
monster,
if it's night.
yeah, if you want to take your long rest, you can.
Yeah, if we're not gonna like uh Bigfoot hunt tonight, I'm just gonna take my rest.
Yeah, Alejandro performed his heart out, and then Hegnus
Okay.
did some buying and selling.
Had to go deal with his illegitimate children.
Awesome. Sure, yeah, we could try that, I guess. I don't want to be like main star, Mike or whatever. I don't want to
Oh
hog the
no, this
spotlight.
like yeah. I mean, anyone can do the Fight Club who wants to, but Hegnus for sure wanted to. So
Definitely.
if they
Sure, yeah.
decide they want to like Robbie and Alejandro could maybe place bets on Hegnus if they wanted to come along, but yeah.
And Robbie's just gonna rest. Robbie's not so great at barehanded, like, boxing. If it was like knife fighting, that might be a different story, but... Before I take a long rest, if I'm aware that he is going off, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability to him.
Thank you.
That's a good idea.
And then he can choose whichever of the effects. It says I choose, but the target gains, but...
Maybe the hit point one?
Yeah, there's a advantage on con checks, which gives you 2d6 temp hit points, or you have advantage on strength checks. Is a second one, so...
Let's do Bear's Endurance, because it would give me some hit points. So I'm assuming
Alright,
we'll roll with someone.
let me throw and see. You get 7 HP,
Awesome.
and you also get advantage on con checks.
Sweet, thank you.
And then I take my long rest.
So I'm at temper 25 hit points. Sweet.
So I was like, well, I have one spell slot open. I might as well do something useful with it before I go to sleep.
Well, I appreciate
It was either that or just cast my spell that I have yet to cast.
Which one did you take at level 2? You took Enhance Ability and something
Oops.
else.
Nope. Sorry. That's not supposed to... I was just wanting to show everything. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
This.
Oh yeah. Nefarious.
I've yet to use it, but it felt like a very, like, Robbie's back pocket if he has nothing else to do.
Oh, is that why
Like,
you? That why you
this
needed
will
the
either be fantastic or everything will go to hell.
apple? Is that why you needed the apple pie?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
But the apple pie doesn't have a value, so...
Gotcha. What a cool spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's either really cool, like, 2 of them are decent, and then 2 of them are varying degrees of absolutely horrible.
That's cool. Definitely seems very on theme with Robbie. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find a time where you can use it shortly. Well, I mean, Dustin can always listen to this later if you guys are down to go down or to keep going. I'm good. Sounds like Azalea might be dying down a little bit, but you just never know with her. So
Gotcha. Well, it is totally up to you.
oh man,
I'm cool to keep going, but if you want to call it, that's okay with me, or...
how about I'll just read through the Fight Club stuff.
Okay.
And we'll see where Azalea's at that point in time, because
Perfect.
currently it's silent. So
Awesome.
on Saturday night, around the time that everyone else is closing their shutters and snuffing their candles, Hegnus heads out into the streets towards the Braided Beard. There are still some patrons inside, drinking and chatting, but there are more empty tables now than at dinner time. Brad is back behind the bar, scowling as he deftly switches out some kegs. You notice that one of his hands is missing and is instead a metal hook.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and move you to the Braided Beard. Are you going to, you remember what you're supposed to do for the,
Yeah, I actually wrote it down.
okay.
So I'm gonna go up to go to my notes. So I'm gonna go up to Oberyn, and I guess I have my equipped in my battle axe. I'm gonna scooch over, I guess, to here, and I'm gonna flag O'Brien down. I'm like, O'Brien, over here, over here.
Can you see here? It's O'Brad.
Oh, Brad.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you're good. Well, I just made it so you can see his nameplate there. Yeah. He's like, yeah, all right. What can I do for you? Excuse me here. Excuse me.
And Hegnus will kind of lean in, like super close, and waits maybe for O'Brad to maybe lean in a little bit, and he'll say, "I'd like the black ale special."
O'Brad snaps his piercing gaze right to yours very suddenly. He says, more fresh meat, eh? All right, then, come on. He uses his hook hand to motion for you to come behind the bar and follow him.
Awesome.
And he's going to lead you out back. And we're just going to have to use our imaginations here. He's got a... He leads you to the back door into the alleyway and opens up a wooden cellar door. Stone steps lead down to a basement below the braided beard. And O'Brad waves you down the stairs before following you and closing the heavy wooden door behind him. There are some burning torches and sconces on the wall, and you see a few hand-rolled cigarettes being passed around in the smoky dim lighting. There are about 10 or 12 burly men of various species down here, loudly chatting, laughing, and clapping each other on the backs, most with drinks from upstairs. Hegnus recognizes Oozle and Boozle amongst the crowd. So we'll say, back here with you, because I've got their little icons. And then O'Brad claps his hands loudly and begins to shout over the noise of the small crowd. He says, "Good evening, gentlemen." And most of the men return the greeting in unison. "Good evening." O'Brad clears his throat again and continues, "As you can see, we've got some fresh meat tonight." He motions for Hegnus to come and stand next to him as the crowd all cheer and slap Hegnus on the back, urging him towards O'Brad. O'Brad says, "What be your name?"
The name's Hegnus, girl.
Everyone goes, Hegnus, Hegnus, yeah. He says, "Well, we have a tradition down here for first-timers. Have you heard what it is?"
I haven't. What you got?
And you hear some guys kind of chuckling behind you, like murmuring. And he says, "All first-timers have their first fight with me!" And then he flexes his thick, brawny arms, and everyone goes, here, here, and they plank their tankards together and take deep drinks. So O'Brad is going to be the first guy that you need to fight.
Okay.
Yep, everyone fights him first. It's his fight club.
Damn. Okay.
So, Elston has rejoined us, and I don't hear screaming. So I think he managed to satiate the toddler.
Nicely done.
If you guys click on the pit fighting in your journals, should be pretty close to the top there, you can see. If you want to, you can make bets on the upcoming fight. So you could like bet on yourself, or you can just go for it.
Damn.
O'Brad's a pretty tough looking dude. I basically roll the same checks ahead of time to figure out what your opponent is going to be like. And then you've got to also roll the checks to see if you manage to beat your opponent or not. So it's totally random. Yeah, O'Brad looks like he's fought a few people in his day.
Shit.
He's not going to be easy to beat.
Okay.
So
I have the enhance ability from Robbie.
Mhm.
or Constitution.
So your third roll you'll have advantage on because it's basically a Constitution roll.
Okay. So athletics, acrobatics, con, or one of the above can be replaced with an attack roll using a weapon.
Yeah.
So I almost want to use
Your weapons like.
enhance ability on myself. Yeah. I'll use enhance ability on myself for strength. Full strength.
All right.
And can I, instead of doing the acrobatics check, can I do an attack roll?
Yeah, you can sub one of those with a
Sweet.
weapon attack roll. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'll do athletics, attack roll, constitution,
Smart.
which is a d20 plus hit die.
Yeah, so you don't use up a hit die, but you're gonna roll whatever your hit die normally is.
Oh, gotcha. Which I think is a d8 for Mars, right? Yeah. Okay. Right?
I think so. Here, let me look. Sure.
So I'm gonna roll my athletics. Nice. Use my attack roll.
Okay, so your athletics.
Okay, so hit die is a d8, so I would roll d20 plus.
Oh wait. Oh no, +8. Sorry. Yeah, you don't roll the hit die. My bad. It'd be d20 +8. That would be
Oh, my bad.
your quote unquote Constitution roll. No, that's my bad. I misspoke the first time.
So roll 1d20 plus 8. And I have that at advantage from enhance ability. And technically my athletics check would advantage. So not bad. Okay. So I guess my scores are 21, 20, and 17.
Wow. That's crazy. That's literally a tie.
No shit, really?
Yeah. For him, I rolled 21, 17, and 20. And you did
Damn.
21, 20, and 17. I was like, well, the first
Okay.
one's a tie, but the other ones will be a tiebreaker, but they didn't end up being. So, yeah, I guess, all right. So that is, yeah. So Hegnus and Obrad square up.
I said that was
So,
an epic battle.
That was
oh
epic.
yeah, you couldn't hear Dustin. So they square up, fists up. What do we learn in karate? Fighting stance. And like it's just like swing for swing. One of them connects a punch, the other one connects a punch. One of them dodges a punch, the other one dodges a punch, and it's just hit for hit, back and forth. And by the end of the first round, they're both kind of like a little bit bruised, a little bit bloody, but they're both still standing. And based on the crowd's reaction, it's impossible to tell a clear winner. Why don't we do? I wasn't going to let you do more than one fight a night, so let's do a constitution roll to see if you can even do another fight for a tiebreaker.
Sure. So I have it with advantage. Nice. Got 22.
Okay. I'll just do his +3 also. Because he's probably about the same. Oh man, he just barely passes. So he's still standing, but he's kind of maybe a little drunk. I don't know. And he's like, "All right, I tell you what, Hegnus. I don't know if this has ever happened before. Let's go again."
Shit. Okay. Hell yeah. So athletics at advantage. And then it's an attack roll. And then D20 plus 8. So looks like a 20, 15, and a 22.
Okay. Oh man. He is oh yeah, you beat him like every round.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's like barely standing. He's like, "Hey, Hegnus, we're gonna go again." But he's clearly struggling to even stay on his feet, and you easily topple him.
Slap him around.
Yeah. But everyone loves it, you know, and they cheer. And for a minute, you think that like maybe he might be unconscious, but then he stands back up. And he's like, "To Hegnus!" Ah! And everyone goes, "Ah, yeah, Hegnus!" And they're all clapping you on the back. And victory to Hegnus! And you see some money exchanging hands behind you and around you. And some people are happy and some people are disappointed. Mostly they're proud of you. And
Nice.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
See, he'll order you a drink. He'll send up one of the guys to get you a drink from upstairs, and then go about healing himself. And that'll be it for Hegnus tonight. There's other fights that'll go on, but yeah, you get to do one a weekend. So congratulations, perfect. You won.
Nice.
You get a victory. And let's do a Constitution save to see if you have exhaustion. Oh yeah, you are not exhausted.
Nice.
So Hegnus stays up all night fighting. And
hell yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
But you won't. Let's see. Oh yeah, you for one success. You get 50 gold pieces.
50?
Yeah, yeah. This says after 3. Oh no, I think you can get paid per fight. Well, it's one success, you get 50. 2 successes is 100. 3 successes is 200.
What?
So that's your total. After 3 weekends, if you've won 3 weekends in a row, you'll have accumulated a total of 200. But yeah, I'm gonna say that Obrad pulls you aside and he's like, "Welcome to the club, Hegnus," and he hands you a leather coin purse that is just absolutely full. It's like almost bursting at the seams.
50 gold? What the hell?
Yep.
That's a lot of money. Holy shit. Okay. Wow.
Xanathar's.
Speechless. Okay.
And yeah, and Obrad's like, "I tell you what, Hegnus, you come back next week, fight another person like this, I'll give you another 50 gold.
I'd be happy to.
And everyone's like, "Hegnus! Ah!"
Hell yeah.
Well, good job, Hegnus.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
And I guess I should have went fighting.
I mean, you still can. I wasn't sure if you wanted to follow Hegnus out or if you were gonna.
Yeah, I was just drinking.
Robbie decided to go to bed, and then Hegnus went to the braided beard to do his.
I still needed to have one more drink before I was happy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, you can do that wherever you would like to have a drink.
Does drinking help you pit fight?
You would get liquid courage.
I'm gonna have to.
Let me look at what drinking or what liquid courage gets you again. You would get 5 temporary hit points. That wouldn't really help you.
That doesn't help.
Advantage on charisma checks doesn't help. Advantage on saving throws made against fear doesn't help. Advantage on charisma ability checks.
Doesn't help fighting.
Doesn't help fighting. It doesn't give you disadvantage either. But yeah.
Okay.
So you're just gonna get drunk and call it good?
Oh no, I gotta try to fight somebody.
Oh, you're gonna go with Hegnus down to the fight club? Oh, okay.
I gotta get my liquid courage first.
Okay.
Awesome.
It just doesn't help.
You'll have to do your.
I'm gonna pay with 10 copper.
Okay. You're getting the 1 silver drink.
Yeah,
Okay.
the 10 copper. Drink.
Does Alejandro know the? You don't know the password and stuff
Oh,
because Hegnus went and talked to.
I never talked to the dudes. No.
So unless you follow right behind Hegnus, and he's with me.
Oh, okay. I didn't
yeah.
know. Oh, I guess I did know it was a secret. Alejandro remembered, but Dustin did not.
Yeah, actually, you wouldn't have known about the Fight Club at all unless Hegnus told you. I guess I just kind of assumed he probably did, because you guys all hang out.
I don't know.
I think I probably would have maybe. Well, no, this is the first rule of Fight Club is.
Oh, to not talk about the Fight Club. So Alejandro is just weirdly following behind you.
I'm not normally the tough fighting type, but I check it out.
All right.
I mean, 50 gold is pretty hard to pass up at low levels.
Right.
So.
Yeah, right.
I have a pretty good athletics score. Or acrobatics score.
Okay. Well, I think you were downstairs, but Obrad has a metal hook for a hand. He's missing a hand.
Sweet.
He's got a metal hook. And he takes you down. He takes you out to the back alley, opens up a cellar door, and leads you down. And there are burning torches and sconces on the wall, and you can see a few hand-rolled cigarettes being passed around in the smoky, dim lighting.
Right.
There are about 10 or 12 burly men of various species down here, loudly chatting, laughing, and clapping each other on the backs. Most with drinks from upstairs. You see Oozle and Boozle, and then Obrad claps his hands loudly and gets everybody's attention. He says, "Good evening, gentlemen!" And everyone says, "Good evening." And then first he introduces Hegnus, who ends up fighting him.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
Part.
And then he's gonna turn and say, "All right, we've got some more fresh meat tonight. What be your name?" And motions towards Alejandro.
I am Alejandro Sevenfold, member of Unorthodox.
I just will get cred for fighting.
Yeah. Totally.
More street cred.
Yeah.
All right. Brad's like,
Armor and shit doesn't matter for this one.
no, yeah, no armor.
Okay, cool.
You can have weapons. You can do one weapon attack. So if you look at the pit fighting rules in your journal,
Yeah, I looked at it.
So you do one athletics, one acrobatics, and one like sort of constitution roll, which is a d20 plus whatever your hit die amount is. But you can replace one of those with a weapon attack if you want to.
So I do weapon attack, and then acrobatics, and then what?
The third one is
Con?
constitution plus what's your hit die? 8?
Yeah.
So d20 plus 8. Not
Okay,
an actual con check. It's like a made up.
Okay, so the first one I sacrifice for a dagger attack. Hell yeah.
Nice.
And then the second one is
Acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And then the third one is con. So d20 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'd actually do good on this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The last one was not bad. All right, let's see what kind of opponent you end up with. So Obrad's like down for the night, and he's like, well, normally Alejandro, you'd be fighting me, but Hegnus has already done his worst here, so I'm gonna have
I
to
just wore you out.
refer you to another fighter here. I'm sure someone else would want to fight you.
Totally.
Let's see. Okay. Very athletic and acrobatic, but not very, doesn't have much constitution.
We tie? Oh.
Let's see,
Nope.
we're at a
God damn, he got good rolls too.
49 total. What did you get for your total?
Hmm?
41.
52.
Oh, yeah, okay, so you still managed to beat him.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I won the first one and tied the second one, and then.
I think
Hell
the other
yeah.
way around. Yeah, but yeah. You win one, you
Oh,
tie
they
one,
got
you win
sweet
another one.
rolls, 2d10 plus.
So,
That's cool.
yeah, so Alejandro, even though he's very scrawny,
Can I headbutt him down?
yes. Yeah, so you bring your fists up, and you're going up against it's another pretty tough looking dude. He's a human,
Use my acrobatics check to headbutt him.
and yeah, he like swings for a punch, and you dodge it, and then you just fucking headbutt him. He's like, ow!
Staggers
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yep, split his eyebrow open. Now there's blood in his eyes. Same thing. He goes to swing a punch. You dodge, headbutt him again. Fucker.
The ram.
And finally, at the end, he tries to maybe like throw out a feeble kick, but he doesn't do very good. And you're kind of like a little bit off balance. Like, but still, headbutt. Knock him down. And he's bleeding on the floor. And Obrad is, he's starting to recover now, so he stands up and grabs your hand and holds it up in the air. Another victor for the evening! Ah! And everyone's like, Alejandro!
I guess I'll have to come back next week.
You see a bunch of money getting exchanged around, and
Can we bet on people too?
you can, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll bet on you next time.
That's awesome.
So, Alejandro gets 50 gold,
Sweet.
and Obrad
I can
will tell
buy
you
my
that,
own clothes now. I'm not a poor little street urchin.
And if you want to come back next weekend, if you win again, you will get another 50 gold.
It looks like if you win 3 weeks in a row, you're a fucking beast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm king of the dungeon.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Thanks. All right. I think I. Well, there was one more thing that I wanted to tell you guys. Is Justin still here, or did we lose him?
I think he's on mute.
Okay. You guys have heard about. As you spend time in Base Bay, you begin to hear bits and pieces of a story about some caves that can be accessed just outside of town. From the sound of it, several naive explorers have gone in to see what the caves hold, never to return. During the last trip several years ago, a mysterious cave-in occurred at the entrance, and since then, nobody has made an attempt at re-entering the caves. You've heard that there's a sign right outside that says, "Danger, keep out." And it's a little bit tricky to find. So, you guys are bards, so you talk to people. And you hear some
That
rumors.
sounds like a call to adventure.
Is that a story hook?
Oh my god, we only made it through one weekend?
Yeah, it's Saturday night, actually. You didn't even make it through Sunday.
Sorry, I held this up. Sorry.
You're good.
Man, we all did something.
Yeah. Yeah, you can, in chat, you can do the rest of your week and weekends if you want to. We can roll performances and pit fighting and all that stuff.
Sunday would be performances.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. I think I'm gonna call
Yeah,
it a
awesome.
night. Just rolled
Yep.
into midnight.
Great session.
All right. Next Sunday.
Sounds good.
Is it
Perfect.
Sunday yet?
Is it Sunday yet? See you guys.
Same time, same channel.
Yeah. All right. See ya. Have a good night, guys.
All right, good night, guys.
Night,
Night.
everybody.
Bye.
See ya.